with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of clawless cat and fatty wife and all his strife will forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday 29th of April 2026, the penultimate day of the month of April. We've got one more day of April to go tomorrow, of course, and then Friday brings out the start of a brand new month. No sign of a bad man yet whatsoever. It's still quite early, of course. 11 AM is quite early for the bad man, you know, as we all know. So first and foremost, thank you very much to Alex Tripper. They gave 20 members, so that's 4 free spaces right there. And Alex is saying, I'm sorry, if you say I'm a US style person, you get a little less from those members. Sorry, it's not much, you know. I mean, yes, you're not quite in Argentina territory, you know what I mean? But the pound is stronger than the US dollar. But I'll let it slide on this occasion. But honestly, thank you very much. 20 good members. I mean, whether it's Argentinian 20 members or US 20, you know, it all counts for the same. For free spaces, you know what I mean? It still means we get 4 free spaces thanks to your kindness. So, and oh yeah, the individuals who got membership are as follows. Congratulations to Purple Aki Muscles, Vin Mist, Dunce808, Rampant Bonsai, We Are Some Random, Quaterine Drinks Bull Milk, Ty Blee 23, This Is the Zodiac, Phoenix Will Rise, Yusuf, Girl Joseph, The Godly One, Just a Decoy, Ket's Personal Trainer, Beaver, Ross Pirelli, Kinda Sav, Jeremy Hamburgery, Ben Reviews Things, Nasty Fripples, and finally, Wanda Fru. So, if you are one of the ones that got a membership, then make sure you thank Alex for receiving the membership, and of course, thank you very much to you, Alex, for getting us 4 free spaces and supporting the stream. It is very much appreciated. So there we go, good stuff indeed. That brings us up to a total of 386 members as things stand. So there we go, good stuff indeed. And but why is it stopped? I see a spinning circle on the screen here. Is it my end or is this on Raw Fells? Stop that. Yeah. Still no sign of bad man yet whatsoever. So there you go. At least fucking Raw Fells a week. So that's something. So there we are. There are some things to go through, of course. You'll be shocked to hear, by the way, you'll be shocked to hear Phil didn't complain as much about support yesterday, because he got at least $150 per stream. So the daily crap was not, woe is me, why is there a drop off in this, whatever. On the bright side, it should result in less bitching and whining and moaning and no shareholder meeting today from Phil, because support improved for him yesterday. So there we go. But this is serious and not a joke. Phil has actually gotten to the point where he's playing Pokemon and he's naming Pokemon after Duncefeltr. This is a serious thing. Phil was ramping up his fucking efforts to try and get the world to find out where Duncefeltr's gone. This is not doctored, this is not photoshopped. Phil actually named a Pokemon after being given money, of course, Duncefeltr. So yeah, cringe. We don't know, Ben. We don't know. There is a popular theory, and it's a quite amusing theory, that Duncefeltr was a river rejection, and that is why Duncefeltr's gone missing. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. We have not got any confirmation that Duncefeltr was a rejection. The timelines kind of closely, they kind of match up to a certain degree, but not completely, if that makes sense. You know? So, to be honest, we don't know. We do not fucking know. But it's a funny theory, you know what I mean? How as soon as a rejection gets thrown in the slammer, Duncefeltr goes missing from Phil Stream effectively a day or so later, you know, and has not been seen fucking since. So there we go. So who fucking knows? What else do we have here? Oh god, the shit. So play the striptease music.
Of course, idiots say dumb stuff like that, Izuna. They were saying earlier today, so I'm wearing this tank top for the first time ever on a stream, I think. I don't think I've ever worn a tank top before. Right? So I showed everyone earlier, I was like, see, it's a tank top. And they were like, oh, he's wearing a bra. People are fucking weirdos. Like, seriously, people are just bizarre weirdos. I don't get it. Why would you even say that, think that, or look for that? You're fucking weird.
Remember though, Phil doesn't pay attention to what detractors say or do. He ignores it. He tells his audience to ignore it. If he just don't fucking rise to the bait and ignore it and move on, that's what he tells his audience to do all the time. You don't see Phil rising to the bait every single time, do you? Oh wait, we fucking do.
No, I'm not wearing a bra. I never have. I never will. I'm a man. People are so fucking bizarre. Seriously. Anyway.
So, what led to this was this tweet here from Real One Bene Gramsey. I don't know who that is. There you go. They thought it looked like a bit like because of the fold in the tank top and in the vest top. People thought it might have been like remnants of a bra, as DSP wearing a man bra. You know, like this thing as well. They thought it might have been something like this. You know what I mean? They thought it was like something underneath the fucking tank top, you know. It was just the way the tank top was folded, you know. It was nah. Phil was just there was nothing. There was nothing like that there. So there we go. OMG, he's wearing a boob masher. Lecturer predicted this. Lecturer predicted this. Oh my god, he did. Lecturer predicted it. Yeah, absolutely fucking did. Oh. Also, if you made fun of Phil's tank top, you're autistic.
About the day. First of all, the talk of the detractors today is that I'm wearing an actual tank top. That's right. You ready for this? Watch this. I'm wearing a tank top shirt. Look at this. It's amazing, isn't it? You've never seen me in a tank top before. And I got one to wear with this kind of shirt. And actually, I liked how comfy it was today. And I'm probably going to buy more. But all the detractors could talk about was that DSP is in a tank top. I just want you to think about that. That's what they talked about today. That's what the important stuff was to discuss. They are obsessed, small-minded, in a lot of ways, autistically minded people. They actually think that the smallest minutia is important. My viewers didn't care, but my detractors care about what I'm wearing.
And in turn, you care what detractors are saying and doing despite claiming not to fucking care. Also, personally speaking, I didn't give much of a rat's arse, you know. Do I like seeing more of your fucking fat man titties and chest hair? No, not really. But my main focal point from yesterday's fucking bingo antics was not what you were looking like, but some of the bullshit you were fucking saying.
Like this is a big deal. So you got to see some hair on my chest today, folks, because I am a hairy dude, and I am probably going to get more. In fact, I bought a second one.
I love how there's like, he's not even close to you know. People who work out, you know what I mean, do enjoy wearing tank tops because they fill out those tank tops with their, you know, impressive muscle mass, you know what I mean? They might have good chest muscles, you know what I mean, because they do a lot of chest presses or whatever, you know what I mean? Or the arms as well look pretty big. When Phil wears it, he looks like he's drowning in that fucking thing. The only thing that, you know, shows any prominence when he's wearing this fucking tank top is his fat guy titties.
But it had a hole in it. I'm serious. It has a hole in it. It was delivered damaged. So I'm going to try to get some more now because I do like how it felt with the shirt. It actually was pretty comfy. Okay.
I mean, if I look back, yeah, look, this guy shit here, he's not filling out anything whatsoever. The only thing that's getting filled out here is his fucking prominent fucking moves pushing the fucking shit forward. You know what I mean? But it's like, where's the muscles, Phil? He claims he's been working out for 2 years now. Honestly, Phil has claimed that for the past couple of years he's been working out in his arms and all that shit. How the fuck? Lifting the fucking remote control to fucking change a channel does not count as working out, Phil. Delusional cunt. But yeah, it's just unreal. So yeah, but that was basically DSP's main fucking bitching point yesterday. You know what I mean? Him and his fucking fat guy titties. Now, Sonny got creative yesterday and decided to remake Phil's Level 1 podcast intro. I've not seen this yet, but they did make it, and they even tagged me on Twitter as well, but this is the YouTube version. Let's see what Sonny cooked up.
The coffers must be filled at now.
How about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Envy watches from the screen. Gluttony feeds the king's machine. Lust for the bit, pride in the cheddar shakes. Love is a burden we all must bear and quakes. Wrath is screaming.
Hello, Drew.
Greed is dreaming. I want to die. In Minecraft to level 1. Welcome.
Eat it! Eat shit out of my fucking ass!
He's gay for pay!
Gay!
Right, so for full disclosure, I'll say Phil's version, the video anyway, was the top one, and Sonny's version, it was the bottom one, and yeah, to be fair, maybe I'm biased, but I do prefer Sonny's version. Maybe I'm biased, you know what I mean? But yeah, I do prefer Sonny's version. It seems more lore accurate, you know, to the mildly, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you want to check it out for yourself, by all fucking means, check out link to it in the chat there. You can give it a wee like I just done right there. You know what I mean? There we go, good stuff indeed. well done to Sonny for that, for your flexing your creativity there. You know what I mean? Good stuff indeed. Anyway, we have a compilation here. There's no compilation from yesterday's antics. However, apparently nothing of interest happened yesterday that was worth like clipping. From there's no memology video, no stop video, but there was a Dick Stroke and Phil vlogs video about DSP losing his mind in a toxic meltdown after only one person supported his stream. So which was that stuff from a couple of days ago. So let's see the Dick Stroke and Phil vlogs version of this.
I suck. LTG regularly since I was in my 20s. I do enjoy black meat pickle smacking me in the face. Boom.
God fucking damn it, these fucking edits, man. And Phil's going to be concerned that people might think that Phil actually said that, and is like, now this is out of context, alright? When Phil cries and bitches and whines and moans about things taken out of context, this is a perfect example of Phil being taken out of context, but this is obviously, clearly, as hell, out of context for the sake of entertainment. And yes, it is quite fucking amusing, but it's also clearly edited to have Phil say something like that in that sort of fucking order. Oh hell, it's a bad man awake yet. No sign of him being awake. Okay, there you go. Yeah, John Nepper's fucking arrived over there for that, for fuck's sake. And yeah, on my chat, everything. But yeah, every time, the chat on the screen is always doing this at the start. You know, it's just, there, it should stay now, it should be fine. There we go. I mean, it wasn't frozen, the chat, it's just it doesn't scroll down, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess technically, visually, it does look frozen, but it's just because it wouldn't scroll down automatically, but it should be fine now. Thank you for letting me know. I forgot to thought that when we got to the when we started the bingo. Anyway, I'm going to wind this and let it cook because that was a good intro. So let's enjoy it again.
I suck. LTG regularly since I was in my 20s. I do enjoy black meat pickle smacking me in the face. Boom. Thanks for the money, dummies. Banned. Camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Potato's gay cousin from Malibu here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. Admittedly, after 2 awesome days of streams where I felt like everyone was excited for what I was doing, today was a little bit of a downer, I would say. Let's talk a little bit about that. I started off today with the DSP morning show. What is going on, everyone? Good morning. It's time for the DSP morning show. I am DSP. Welcome to the show. Good morning. It's time to build up attendance for my gameplay stream. Great opportunity right now to ask me a question and tag.
Okay, I'll ask you a fucking question, Phil. I'll ask you a very fucking pertinent fucking question here, you know? Apparently you've been in your office for an hour. I mean, Phil has always maintained, he told side scrollers this, by the way. Well, of course, everything he told side scrollers was a fucking lie, apparently. I mean, but still, Phil claims that he's in his office a whole hour before he starts a stream. So, going by Phil's logic and rhetoric, he is in his office between 10 AM and 10:30 AM before he goes live every single fucking day to prepare the stream, to set up the stream. So if that's the case, then how come the very first thing that Phil says in his chat at 11:15 AM is saying BRB got to restart the PC? You know? I mean, surely if the PC was, I mean, could this not have been done when you first got into the office? Or is this the first time being in your office today, Phil? You ill-prepared, lazy fucking dick. Fucking, you know, he wants everyone to fucking believe he's fucking awake at fucking like 9 o'clock in the fucking morning or something, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. I want to make Phil dance.
Anonymous tip £2. Which one of you maggots randomly gave me a sub to this beer drinkin' Scott?
Oh, Jesus.
He won't even drink radiator fluid like a real man.
Oh, thank you.
Flexed biceps medium light skin tone. Okay, hand medium light skin tone. Backhand index pointing left medium light skin tone.
Okay, I'm so glad Text Speech went and read out exactly what those emojis were so people can know what the emojis were. An anonymous name, but I think there's only one individual who I can fucking be. Yosef, you want to direct your ire and fury towards Alex. Alex Tripper gave you that membership. They're the one who outrageously gave you a membership at the kindness of their own hearts, you know. But yeah, and hey, I do like to drink fucking. Hey, I'll drink as much fucking radiator fluid as you fucking do. If I don't fucking mind, you know. I'll drink something heavily. Anonymous, obviously, Jad faked that. You think I can fucking come up with something that creative? Nah. Radiator fluid. Oh look, he's outed himself. Yusuf, you're no longer anonymous. You outed yourself. Look, we're doing well, Yusuf. Hope life's been good to you, man. Yeah, and hopefully you fucking go easy on those fucking radiator fluids.
Attendance for my gameplay stream. Great opportunity right now to ask me a question and tag me in a chat if you're interested. If you're going to do some contributions, you want to shout out, now would be a good time to do so. So let's see what people want to talk about and what's on everybody's mind. Jade is saying, how are you and Jasper? We're good. Today, I think what he's going to do is when I start streaming, he's going to run across the hallway and nap on our new furniture that we have in our relaxation room, we're calling it, which is dirty up there. You know, it's up there, there's dust and stuff you can't reach. Disgusting up there. But, there you go. Todd Wilcox did a $2 super chat and he says, what's wrong with your hairline? Well, the thing is, this is real hair. So when you get older, your hairline will shift back and change and it'll recede. Unlike LTG, who has a hair piece, which is all fake, and he glues it to the top of his head, and he looks like a fucking clown. I have real hair, so I age gracefully. That's the difference. I told you, I'm gonna age gracefully, and it is what it is. Right now, I got, like, the Vegeta hairline. I'm working on the Dan Aykroyd, and then we'll see what happens over time. We'll see how far back it pulls, I guess. Jade says, I think the person who cut your hair is a detractor because you look like a retard. I agree. You should know, Jade, because you own a mirror, right? So you're well-versed in how one looks. Retard. Wow.
Hey, you leave Jade alone. Jade's fucking good for bingo. He invites us for his spaces. He's valuable to us.
Our first contribution of the day is Bilbo Swaggins. who did a $500, wow, excuse me, 500 kicks over on Kick is what I meant to say. And by the way, for the record, there are now anonymous subs on Kick. If you're not aware, that means that if you sub on Kick or if you gift a sub on Kick, you can do it anonymously so no one knows that it was from you, and therefore you won't get harassed by weirdos online who stalk people who support streamers. I know that sounds weird, but it's a common thing. These weirdos will try to hunt you down and stalk you if you support someone that they don't like because they're weird. Just to warn you, you might want to do an anonymous sub. It's a good option, right? Good stuff. Anyway. Thank you for the 500 kicks. I appreciate it. He says, do you need edited content to be profitable by itself, or is exposure enough value? No, both. I want to get exposure from the videos, and I want to make money on them. Right now, I have gotten some exposure from the edited stuff that I'm paying an editor to make, but I haven't made any money at all. Like, actually, now that you've mentioned that, I'll take a look and see if there's been an update to the profits that I've made on the Crimson Desert video. Let's see here. As of right now, that Crimson Desert video right now has 9 views, and it's still going, which is good, although it's definitely slowed down. I would think it's going to top off around like 12, maybe 13 over the course of the week, but we'll see. But anyway, 6 to 7 of the views are all because YouTube showed it to people. YouTube actually recommended it. That is excellent. That's what I need. That's what YouTube doesn't do. It doesn't recommend my content because YouTube's stupid algorithm that is garbage discriminates against patchy beards. That's correct. It scans the facial structure and or the hair structure of a creator, and if it detects a patchy beard, you immediately get demonetized and kicked to the bottom of the algorithm. That's right, which is stupid as hell, but that's just how it is on YouTube. If you actually take a look at my beard,
Who fucking
okay,
cares?
it's not patchy at all. It's just all white. Oh, your beard is patchy. No, it's all completely thick hair, dark and black and thick and full. It just went all white on me. And there's nothing I can really do about that. Besides, you know, dye it, but I'm not going to dye it. I don't care. But anyway, as of now, I have still not made any money on the Crimson Desert video. It's still a loss. And that's the highest viewed one that I've had. So you can imagine all the other ones that I've done, the edited ones. I've lost money on every single one. Certainly not worth paying an editor to break out a 5-minute video that's going to get me 5 views. It's not. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $5 super chat and says, I would like to discuss the enshittification of everything. Yes, everything has been enshitted, and there's not much we can do about it besides strive to focus on good stuff that you like my streams, right? My streams are most definitely not shittified. They're good. Tank top stream when? Actually, so, I can tell you this. I've been wanting to go to get some clothing, like tank top, stuff like that. I've wanted to get new ones to go with my wardrobe for the spring and summer for a while. So I said, all right, I'm going to go on Amazon and see what they have. So I literally went on Amazon and I bought a whole bunch of shirts. But whenever you get anything on Amazon, you have absolutely no clue what you're getting. You don't know the quality. You don't know the fabric. Nothing. They don't know shit because they don't even tell you. Okay? They arrived yesterday and I'm unpacking them. And it was a tank top and it was nice gradient color tank top where it starts one color, it turns into another. I take it out of the package, right? I start looking at it. Looks good. I flip it around. Giant hole on the back. It's brand new. It's never been opened. It has a giant hole in it. They manufactured it with a hole in it, and they never checked it. No quality system. They packaged it to sell with a hole in it. Now you're dealt with, do I return it? Do I have to make a special goddamn trip back to like a Kohl's store or another store to return this stupid thing? But what a waste of my time. But what do you expect from these fucking drop shipping, sellers on Amazon? Well, they're just drop shipping garbage. Probably from China. I almost guarantee you the fucking shirt was made in China. Guarantee it. I would much rather pay a bunch of shit bags for fucking slave labor from China. It was a good hour build up for my first gameplay stream of the day, which was Pragmata. So, in regards to Pragmata, I am now in the 4th of 5 areas of the game, and we're a good chunk into the 4th area. I like Pragmata. I think the graphics are outstanding. I think the story is interesting, and I think that the game's getting more engaging and interesting with different kinds of hacking and weapons and everything the further in that we get. But for some reason, Pragmata is not resonating with the audience. People are saying they're bored of the game. They find it not that entertaining, but it's basically Dead Space, but with a puzzle every time that you fight. How is that not good? Like, people love Dead Space. I legit don't know. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the continuation of Pragmata here on DSP Gaming. Oh God, there's another enemy. Okay, hold on, go. Phew. I want to go back out there and kill that enemy. The door doesn't open? Do we have to go out and in, or... Can I go back out? I want to kill that enemy.
Look out for
Here we go.
charging sensor. Careful, they're hot. At the ready.
Dick? Where did it go? Oh, it blew up. Okay. There's another one? door... Why did the door close on me? Open this door. Oh, come on. This is a bad mechanic. This is...
How's that a fucking bad mechanic? You're literally hanging around the fucking door. You went and stepped over the threshold of the door and the door closed behind you. The door worked as intended. It's not the door's fucking fault. You don't know how to fucking operate the fucking thing.
awful. Now where'd the enemy go? What the hell? Where is it? I guess the enemy died there too. What's going on with everyone today? It seems like no one's talkative when I play this game like ever, and I don't get it. Usually people are way more talkative when I play games, and whenever I play this one, Pragmata, everyone's like very, very quiet. It's weird. Honestly, it really is a weird feeling. Overall, I like the game, Jaden. I keep saying, I think the game is a good...
Oh, I was wondering. It's not the quietness which is getting to him. It's the $74 in contributions which is getting to him here. You guys are quiet, and yeah, I haven't got triple digits yet in money.
Interesting plot. Now it's getting more interesting because it sounds like someone hacked Edis, right? And they might be the one behind everything that's going on. So who did that? I think that the different enemies and stuff being introduced is fun. We're getting new abilities constantly. The game is very good. That's why I get confused that we have lower attendance, engagement, and support when I play this game. It's confusing because I think it's one of the more original games I've played in a while. Why can't I look? Why can't I do it? I'm literally right next to it and they won't let me push it. What the hell's their problem? That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm right here. You know what it is? I outsmarted the puzzle because you're supposed to be able to push it and solve the puzzle. But they actually want you to get here to do it, which is dumb because the other ones you could do from different elevations, and this one they won't let you. There's no reason why I can't push this right now besides, oh, the puzzle is stupid. That's so dumb because I basically solved the puzzle, but it's not the way they want you to solve it. There's some specific way they want you to try to solve it. So because of that, I can't do it the logical way. And so now the puzzle's harder than it's supposed to be. That's dumb. Someone tipped $2 and called me Mr. Potato's gay cousin from Malibu. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks for $2. I don't know how I look like Mr. Potato Head. You want to call me someone's gay cousin from Malibu because of the way I dress? I guess that's fine. But I don't know about being Mr. Potato Head. For the record, I am really sore today. I've been very consistent with my workouts. Oh
my god. What an edit. Alright, that is a fantastic edit, okay? That's a fantastic fucking edit. I'm going to rewind that.
Because of the way I dress, I guess that's fine. But I don't know about being Mr. Potato Head. For the record, I am really sore today. I've been very consistent with my workouts. Well, everyone, I am about to split apart. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough, please like the stream if you're here live. Please like the video and leave comments if you're watching on demand. Please, can we get some support for the stream? All right? It would be absolutely great to get some support right now for the game. If you could, thank you. So, if a Cowboy fan, thanks for $5. Said, are you ignoring my tips? You're not even counting them. I'm lost. I hope we're cool. If a Cowboy fan, you keep sending me tips about some weird thing. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're talking about an interview. You're talking about, it has nothing to do with me. All right? Whatever you do with your own time, your own personal stuff, that's fine. You don't have to tip me dollars to tell me that you're doing interviews and stuff. I don't care. All right? It's my content. It's my stream. It's my prerogative to say and talk about what I want to. I don't have to talk about things you're involved in that have nothing to do with my stream. You're free to do whatever you want.
Oh, you have a life? I don't care. Your life is inconsequential to me because I just fucking want all you care about myself.
Your time outside the stream, stop trying to derail my stream talking about it, okay? That's
apparently, it's not actually Derek. According to what I've seen on Twitter earlier on, if a Cowboys fan picture got showed, he Dash Fire said this an hour ago. People have already found a pic of Ever Cowboy Fan, and it's a pattern for all DSP dents. Lol. Very similar to Timbo, but younger. And it's on a certain forum, apparently. So, for those that had Derek being Ever Cowboy Fan, it looks like that is not the situation. You know? I'm not interested in seeing it personally myself. I just kind of thought I'd try. I thought I'd clear up the theory. It seems like Ever Cowboy Fan is not Derek. Because some people thought it was, you know? Some people thought it was Derek and another account or whatever. Nah. It looks like Ever Cowboy Fan is just a completely unique person. Unique's being the fucking word. Whatever, yeah, it is not Derek, it seems. Just in case you were curious, okay? If you're interested, I'm sure you can find out more information in your own time. But I am not going to waste time pursuing that myself. Just thought I'd share that.
simple. Thanks for $5. Now, guys, as you can see, today has been a low support stream compared to my usual streams. This has been a pattern with Pragmata now. Very bizarre. Mouse PI for Hire does well. Dragon Quest yesterday did well. Why Pragmata is the worst supported stream I'm doing, I have absolutely no idea. I like the game. I want to keep going. I don't know what's up with the game. I don't know why we're just not getting the levels of support that we've been getting for other games. It's weird. If you like it, please support it. If you like DSP Tries It, please still support the stream. We still have time to make this a good stream. Let's go, okay? I don't get it. And it seems like no one can really explain to me why this game doesn't really work or isn't working for them. So today, attendance wasn't great. We barely even had 200 on YouTube today. Engagement, not really. There's a few people paying attention, but a lot of people are not. Support, we did a little over $100 if I remember correctly. It was okay, but we certainly didn't do great. And for a new game, that's shorter and we're almost done with it, it kind of sucks that it already fell off so hard on like stream number 4 for the game. So yeah, disappointed with Pragmata's performance. Then there was Vampire Crawlers. It is a combination of Slay the Spire with Megabong, but Castlevania. It's a really weird hybrid, okay? Tonight, people just sat there either not talking about the game whatsoever or saying it was boring. Anyone here paying any attention to the stream and gonna talk to me tonight? Like, literally anyone. I'm playing a game, like, no one's talking to me at all. Hello? YouTube barely had 150 viewers. This is a new game. It didn't even come out a week ago yet. Already, people, the second stream are already detached from it. We've had 0 tips tonight. None. Also, no subs. Can we get our first sub of the night and our first tip of the night for Vampire Crawlers? That would be great. Come on, guys. If you like indie games, you like something different, all right, and you like the gothic horror, please support Vampire Survivors. I really like it, and I would like to play more of it. But, the last time we played it did really well. Tonight, not so much. I hope that it will pick up, though. To be honest with you, if it weren't for one person came in and really likes this game and supported it like crazy, they gave over $80 to the stream. If it wasn't for that particular person, the stream would have been a miserable failure.
So this is literally what happens every day. One person, basically, the one person's generosity is the fucking difference maker between you having a good day and a bad day. It is not unusual, it is not uncommon for you to have one individual give you at least like $50. Whether in one fucking go or for a fucking series of trickle-feed fucking contributions, So, this is not a new experience for you. This is not a new phenomenon. This has been happening for you and your content for over a decade now. The fact that you only mention it as a problem seems to fucking correlate with games that you don't fancy playing for too much longer. Like, you use it as a fucking excuse. As a fucking means, as a reason to potentially just drop the whole fucking thing altogether. Just say, okay, I'm going to just say, even though I did get support and it was actually not bad, however, if one person is wailing, I can use that as a, even though it happens across other games. Never mind, the fucking, like, the one person that supports Pokemon a lot sometimes, or the one person. It wasn't a fucking problem when Elden Ring was getting supported primarily by one fucking person, was it? Well, there was no problem whatsoever. It wasn't a fucking problem. Baldur's Gate was getting supported by one fucking person, was it? Well, that was no fucking problem. It wasn't a fucking problem when fucking, there's game after game after game. You get name. You know what I mean? Street Fighter 6, you know what I mean? With fucking Jack Strax on just fucking daily ties. What's Deborah saying? I need to check out his schedule to see what he's put for his marathon. What do you mean? What's he done now? What's he put for his marathon? Hold on. Is it this shit here? DSP's mega busting. Oh fuck. He made the same typo. Buttsting. DSP's mega buttsting marathon. Copied and pasted across all 3 fucking squares. Jesus Christ. You think I could have looked down to see how I fucking spelled the word busting? God's sake. I am not looking forward to Friday. I am not looking forward to fucking Friday. And by the way, I am genuinely contemplating banning free spaces on Friday as an experiment.
If they didn't show up, it would have been my slowest stream of 2026. Thank you, Uniqueness, for another $5. The King's orders are absolute. Thank you, Uniqueness. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Uniqueness. $5 is for an OG fan supporting small amount to an OG YouTube legend like you. I feel like I'm heavy lifting on the YouTube side. Thank you. Uniqueness, thanks for $10, man. I mean, it's crazy, Uniqueness. You're supporting this game insane amounts, man. I really appreciate it. Again, I really like it. It's just a shame that, for some bizarre reason, the game's not getting the love. I think that it's a great game. I really do. Uniqueness now did a $20 super chat and says, how about this, Phoenix Wright? Take that! And points. Thank you, Uniqueness, for $20. Uniqueness with another $5 says, I dare someone to try and top Popeye in the super chats. Be prepared for my spinach. So Uniqueness is challenging others to try to top them with support. To be honest, Uniqueness, I don't know if it's possible. You've already given like 50+ bucks tonight. I don't think that's going to be topped by anyone, just to be honest. But hey, you never know. Thank you again, Uniqueness, for $10. Says, here's to making to the boss tonight. Thank you, Uniqueness. Uniqueness with another super chat for $1. Thank you, man. Are we going to get, I'm just going to say this. Uniqueness totally carried the chat tonight, or the support tonight. Are we going to get any support from Kick today? Like, we had so little support from Kick today again, and it's ridiculous. Like, really, like, it's now, here we are again, another week. We're about to end. Remember, Tuesday is the last day of the week for Kick. No one supporting from Kick at all. We get 100 kicks here or there. That's it. Wow. What the hell, man? What is going on over there? You guys are here. It's not like you guys don't show up to the streams. It'd be one thing if there was no one on the stream, but there's people on the stream. I don't get it. I am curious what you guys think, because I'll be honest with you, the attendance is not good. The engagement, most people are not paying attention to the game, and support actually would have been a horrible night if it weren't for Uniqueness, who literally gave like $70. No, like $80. So if it weren't Uniqueness here supporting, this would have been a dud of a stream. It's just sad because I really like this kind of game. It's fun. Like, I'm really enjoying myself. But I can't have one person show up and support my content. You understand? It seems like, sadly, the consensus is people aren't really liking it, which sucks. Another indie game that's unique and different. It's a genre that I've ignored up to now. I'm playing it and really liking it, but it doesn't jive with my audience. Like, what can I do about that? I don't know. I really don't know. Being honest, I wish I could make it entertaining for you, right? I don't know what else to say. This sucks because here's why. One of the big...
I love how the fella assumes I'm not entertained. If they weren't entertained, they wouldn't be there to watch. But just because you're entertained by something doesn't mean they're just automatically going to give you money. That is not how that works. Their attendance, especially on Kick, actually gives you money, Phil. You get paid per review, remember. You're part of the Kick Partner Program. So every single person you have watching your Kick stream means you earn money with their attendance on Kick watching your fucking stream. So it doesn't matter if I'm not giving you money directly. Their attendance financially benefits you on Kick. You greedy sack of shit. Don't you fucking... I mean, every single fucking time, the money wasn't fucking great for him. You know what I mean? Always not as great as he fucking thinks it should be. It's his question fucking whether people are enjoying themselves. If they weren't enjoying themselves, if they weren't wanting to be there, they wouldn't be there. The fact is, they are fucking there. They choose to fucking be there, and they can't appreciate them being there because all they fucking cares about is fucking going after their money and not their fucking engagement or attendance.
Things that I wanted to do this year was branch out and try different kinds of games, indie games, and genres of games that I had never experienced before. Mega Bomb, Slay the Spire. This game is a combination of both, and it has gothic horror like Castlevania, like I love, so why isn't it working? I have no idea why it's not working for my audience, and honestly, no one can really explain besides just saying it's boring. So I'd like to know what's going on. I'd like to know specifically about both Pragmata and Vampire Crawlers, because here's the truth. You guys were like, are you going to play Vampire Crawlers last week? And I said, well, let's wrap up with a couple games. So we got a few games out of the schedule so I could play it. Then I play it, and it's not doing well. What the heck, right? I want to be able to pick the best games for you guys and the ones that you want.
So how about this, Phil? Here's a fucking good idea. Let's fucking just get as transparent as possible, okay? How about, Phil, you fucking make a poll in your Kick chat and your chat. You know what I mean? And you directly fucking ask your audience what money they would spend money. What game would they spend money on to watch you play? You know? You identify the most whale-like games. Ask your audience. Ask them what game would most likely have them part ways with their money for your benefit. And that way you'll know precisely what fucking games to fucking play for your audience to try and get as much money as fucking possible.
That means that we have to discuss what is it really that I should be trying out. Maybe I should have done something different. Should I have done Tomodachi Life instead? I don't have the answer, and I'd like to know what's going on that this isn't doing so well. All right. In addition, today was also DSP Tries It from Taco Bell. One was terrible, and one...
Oh God, please don't show the fucking footage of him eating. I don't want to see him eating. Please don't show the footage of him eating.
was a complete and utter scam. They're lying. They're actually selling a phantom item that isn't really in existence. On today's episode,
Oh God damn it, it is going to show him fucking eating.
we have returned to Taco Bell. Taco Bell is now offering new items. What are they offering? We've got the triple double crunch wrap. It's like a double or triple stacker crunch wrap supreme. It's the same price as the regular. So why would they charge the same exact price if they were doubling or tripling the ingredients that were in it? Doesn't make much sense, does it? In addition, there is the new Zab's Chicken Ranch Nacho Fries. Ooh. Ooh, oh, doesn't it look great? No. Oh. It doesn't. Do I see chicken? Yeah. I see 1, 2, 3, like 4 small, tiny pieces of chicken. I see what appears to be their version of pico de gallo, which really isn't. I guess we'll try it, okay? Here we go.
Oh. You were actually some sort of fucking fine dining gourmet connoisseur. And you went to fucking Taco Bell. You don't go to fucking McDonald's and Taco Bell or Burger King for some sort of incredibly dining experience, whatever. You know? It's just, stop treating it like that, so. It's like, put it this way. Is it worth the money you spend on a meal? Is it enjoyable enough, or is it a waste of fucking money? That's the only real metric you got to worry about, and that's all the fans you care about. So, is it worth the experience, you know?
Oh. Oh, let me have some more. Mmm.
I fucking hate this right now. Why? Why did you have to go to a meeting?
Oh, it's so weird. Here's why it's weird.
It's
Each
because you're weird.
bite tastes completely different. The first bite, I tasted pico de gallo and ranch sauce. The second bite was spicy. It's salty and spicy. It's definitely some kind of a pepper that's based off of. I don't know which pepper. It's pretty good. It's spicy though. Man, my mouth is pretty burning right now, to be honest with you. It's just a slopping mess. Like, all they do is they just toss all these ingredients on top of each other. Do any of these flavors complement each other? No. It's an odd...
I did not need to see that. Oh, Jesus Christ, Meth Bear.
Meth Bear tipped £25. Phil enjoys money, but gets emotional over food.
True.
I'll bet on May 1st he was jerking it to a plate of authentic spaghetti. He reminisces and gets hard over past meals like Philip Schofield does for a 15-year-old boy.
Ooh, a controversial UK style take right there, you know. I'm surprised Philip Schofield is a known name in your neck of the woods, you know what I mean? That's a UK-based burn right there. Well, first of all, thank you, Meth Bear. Very generous contribution indeed. It's like, I'll say, I've got to let the chat decide whether they count it as a nuke or 5 free spaces. You know, anytime a tip that large comes in, it's either a nuke or we count it as 5 free spaces because every £5 a free space. So yeah, and I'll let you guys absolutely determine that, and I'll do a poll right now for that. I personally just think the Phil's probably watching like Hulk Hogan. Sure, does he talk passionately about food? Absolutely, you know. He absolutely is hugely passionate about fucking food, especially he waxes on lyrically about his fucking meals he had back on the West Coast, you know what I mean? We had real Italian style pizza and all that shit, you know what I mean? And there's nothing like that over here and all that shit, you know what I mean? But when he was jerking his wee fucking mini gherkin on May the 1st, 10 years ago, it is probably fucking Hulk Hogan, brother. That is fucking jerking it too. What you gonna do when DSP comes all over the fucking Hulk Hogan plushie? But yeah, there you go. Well, thank you very much for that, Mippy Rick, indeed. I'll run a poll and let the chat decide whether we just... I mean, shit. Like, well, we can't. I mean, we've got to fucking play bingo. I mean, surely we've got to just count it as 5 free spaces. You know? Because we can't nuke it. We've not even fucking began. You know? So, I don't know.
A combination of flavors. This is like having a burger where they also put a piece of chicken on top, plus an egg, plus a slice of ham, then bacon, then cheese, then nacho cheese. You know what I'm saying? No. It just feels like a mess. It certainly is weird, and I wouldn't order it again. All right, let's get on to the final item. This is supposed to be the triple double Crunchwrap Supreme. Does it look any different from a regular Crunchwrap to you? It's the same exact size, dimensions, weight. It feels exactly the same. And they are charging exactly the same amount of money for it. So how could it possibly be different than a regular Crunchwrap Supreme? It's literally a Crunchwrap Supreme, exactly the same. So what's going to be the difference? You ready? Here we go. It's exactly the same. I have no idea how this is supposed to be different from a regular Crunchwrap. It seems to be identical to a normal Crunchwrap to me. It tastes good, but I don't see any difference at all. I literally see no difference whatsoever. There is zero difference. Zero. It's a standard Crunchwrap Supreme. You see that, right? Like, look, there's no difference. It's not a triple double. It's a regular Crunchwrap, even though I ordered the triple double. I mean, just think about the name, triple double. Triple double what? Even if they claim, oh, we put 2 tortillas in there or whatever, that's a double. What's triple about it? They didn't triple the ingredients. They didn't triple the filling. It's all the same. I don't know what's going on here. I legit have no idea. Did they actually just lie? They claim they have a new Crunchwrap, the triple double, and it's not. That's to get you in the door, to spend money there. It's exactly the same thing. I think that might be what it is. It's actually a scam. The triple double Crunchwrap is an actual scam. Wow. Faded Shadow says only a scam in the wording. If the price is the same as normal, then nothing is lost. There is something lost. Your time. Because if you took the time to go to Taco Bell hearing they had a new Crunchwrap, oh look, more fillings, triple, inside or whatever, and you spent the time to go to Taco Bell, you might be disappointed. The triple double Crunchwrap Supreme doesn't exist. It's not real. It's legitimately a scam. It's actually a lie. The product doesn't exist. It's exactly the same as the normal Crunchwrap. Since
Doesn't it also cost the same? So how is it a scam if you didn't spend any extra money in it? Phil.
the order technically doesn't exist, I can't rate it. But you know what? Because they wasted my time, I will. 0 out of 5. The non-existent product gets a 0 out of 5 because they didn't will it into existence. So they get no points awarded for something that's not real. Do you think I was going to give them points because the regular Crunchwrap is good? No.
So, Phil's done this a couple of times now. He claimed he fucking didn't get some sort of fucking straw cup code to try and win money. For like, I know, you know, like Wendy's or whatever it was last place he had that. He is desperately trying his best to kind of make some sort of bizarre, outlandish claim when he's eating food, you know? He's going to say he got scammed and wasn't given the fucking cup to try and win a fucking $75,000 prize. And now he's fucking saying that Taco Bell scammed him because the meal that he gave him wasn't actually a meal that he fucking wanted. He's doing his best to try and make this as clickbaity as possible.
No, I'm not going to give them any credit for claiming they have a new item that they actually never made. Don't go to Taco Bell for the triple double Crunchwrap because it's not real. I don't know what they were thinking selling a product that literally doesn't exist. They actually are blatantly false advertising. Wow. What was for dinner last night? My wife shitted. Spicy Diablo nuggets, and they were delicious.
For the love of God. That fucking ending, man. That fucking ending. It's just like a nasty. For God's sake, man. Oh, well, anyway, I think it's time for us to now contemplate a bingo. So yeah, I'll have the autos as well on standby. People, so thank you once again, FBR, for that generous tip earlier on. And I ran a poll to ask you guys to count it as a nuke automatic full house for the first card and move on to a second card, or instead, do we just count it as 5 free spaces and try and win the first card? And 60% of you guys are saying count as a nuke. So I am just going to go with that. We have automatically immediately won the first card without even picking it. You know, wait, before we get into things, do we have 25 likes yet? Do we have 25 likes yet in bingo? Because remember, whenever a nuke happens, free spaces carry over. So before I hit the nuke button, I want to make sure I have all my free spaces added. We have 4 free spaces already, courtesy of Alex gifting 20 members earlier on, which is very kind of him. And if we have 25 likes, it means we have 1 more free space as well. And we do have 25 likes, which means, of course, we get a free space for that as well. And we'll enjoy an animation very soon. But yeah, 5 free spaces will carry over to the second bingo card. You guys have voted for a nuke. So, by all means, we're fucking nuking this son bitch, you know what I mean? So, I declare a fucking nuke and we've technically won 1 bingo already. There we go. Good dog. Good dog. So yeah, I mean, fuck it. Thank you very much. So Meth Bear has given us a nuke for the first bingo card and the second bingo card. So, but marbles are guaranteed. We're doing marbles regardless, for sure, because we've already got a full house tech already. You know, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. And so we're going to have a second marble card now, which I know it sounds strange saying it that way, but this is what you guys decided and voted for, so we're all good there. So the first, so I need a number. I need a number. Fuck it. I'll pick today's bingo card number. I'm going to pick the number and 60. The number 60. Fuck it. There you go. So this is the bingo card we have for today's stream. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say positive, stupid, you see, unique and meaningful. The second row is Phil saying reality, subs, him doing a YRT pose, him saying Q&A, and giving a years ago story. The third row is Phil saying behind the scenes, hate to say, him flexing the dual arms, him discussing his family in some manner, and him saying variety. The fourth row is Phil saying shocked, him burping, him touching his hair, him saying nonsense, and him saying that being said, shout to that being said. The fifth and final row is Phil's chair shaking, him saying members chill time, and finally him giving the turbo nose where he goes, no. So there we go, that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. If it loses, you can blame me, because I picked the fucking number. So there we go. Picking my age. Bitch, that's where joke's on you. I'm going to die before I get a 60, so I'll be one laughing then. But there you go. Speaking of which, Baron, you're one of the few people who have a current bingo prize of sorts. You know, in case you were aware, Baron, you have a bingo prize. So there are several individuals right now who currently have bingo prizes that they can use up until a certain day. Mammon has a Scottish Soundboard Pass which expires after Friday. Larry has a Scottish Soundboard Pass as well which expires after Sunday's bingo stream. Baron, you have a full house ticket, which expires after the 4th of May. You know, you have a full house ticket, which you can use whenever you want, up until the 4th of May. Toxics also has a full house ticket, which expires after the 5th. And Ronan has a Scottish Soundboard Pass as well, which expires after the 5th. So those are all the current bingo prize winners right now, but Baron, you yourself, since I've seen you in chat, so I thought I'd let you know, you have a full house ticket, which you can use up until after the 4th. So there you go. Anyway. I go a bit backwards with fucking top of these kind of things, but yeah. So technically, we've won 1 bingo already. There's our second bingo card. There's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps and Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that he begs, we get a free space. If Jade shows up, we get a free space and request animation.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
If Satan shows up, same thing. We get a free space and play this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Also, you guys are in charge of some ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members, we get a free space, and 4 of those spaces today we've had so far is courtesy of a 20-member bomb. For every 5 super chats we get, of any random level, we get a free space as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. And technically we're £3 away from another free space and tips because we have £2 earlier on from Yusuf, who yelled about Rudy Fluid. So there we go. And of course, liking the stream gets us free spaces as well. 25 likes is 1 free space, which is our other free space carried over for today so far. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes is 3 free spaces. And 100 likes on bingo is 4 more free spaces. And every time we get a free space, courtesy you guys like the stream, we get to enjoy animation. And I think we should let them motherfucking trumpets play. One more time! called bitch. There we go, good stuff indeed. So you guys are in charge of some ways we get free spaces, but the rest was controlled by Phil and his bizarre bit of functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There are some more things to Pig's Point, of course, but I'm going to let AI Marble Phil know Pig's Point it all for us right fucking now. Take it away.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There you go. Do as the bad marble says, and make sure you have your own comment locked in and secured on that Q&A post if you want your own marble added to the list of marbles. We currently have 111 marbles, all competing. If we get and every time we get a full house, we do our marble race. In fact, technically speaking, because we've had one full house already automatically, because of the nuke, we probably should do the marble race right now before we start. That would make sense. So I think I'm going to do exactly that, okay? Technically speaking, every time we get a full house, we usually try and debate whether to do a second card, and in the meantime we'll debate that, we'll do a marble race to decide. But fuck it, let's just do a marble race right now. The nuke counted as a full house, let's do a marble race right now, and let's see who technically wins that first full house prize, courtesy of that nuke being dropped by Methbear. And by the way, I seen an interesting tweet from Methbear earlier on. Methbear had a very interesting tweet earlier on relating to LTG. And basically, Phil, Methbear is dreading the day where Phil discovers more about what's happening with LTG and the latest developments from their own real life situation. I'll just put it that way. So when Phil finds out about the latest LTG shenanigans and gets it explained to him in a way he can fucking brag about it on his own stream, he might be quite insufferable. But I guess time will tell in that regard. The course that we have for today's first full house marble race is called Bizarre Chasing Ahead. It is made by Pentland 5. It has a 50% elimination rate. It has an average finish time of just over 2 minutes. So here we go. Let's do this marble race and see who gets to fucking win this first full house marble prize. Look, I mean, there's no guarantee, of course, we're going to get a fucking second full house, but we do have a first full house anyway. But we got one guaranteed full house, and this is a course to celebrate and see who gets to win the first full one. Well, anyway, if we get a second full house, of course, we will do another marble race once we get that second card completed. But yeah, this is the course so far. Interesting looking one. You got a lip there, tumble dryer of doom, wee spinny circles. Go down here, you go for a spin cycle. You bounce over here, you could fall off the edge here. Obviously very perilous, very perilous bit here with the walls going down. You can go left to right here, and you've dropped into finish there. Very simple looking course. But there is obviously deadly danger. If it's got a 50% elimination rate, then yeah, half of yous are going to die. So let's see who fucking does well here. Who's going to be the first ones out? This is a strange actual fucking start here. Do we go underneath this? We just go through here in this big fucking disco tunnel. So who's the first marbles to come through here? Dappa Dragon. Looks like you are one of the first ones through here. Dappa Dragon and Gru are the two front runners here. Natarone not far behind, as you can see here. But Dappa Dragon with a good start. And they go up the boost here and up there we go. They got slowed down. They got off that pretty well though. But Embo is overtaken. And now we're in the spin cycle, now we're in the tumble dryer doom. Yeah, the Q-Lup's gone, Beans for You is gone, unfortunate. Avalanche, Emeroid gone, Fear Monaco's gone as well, Embode, and Zarnhawk's gone. But Pico Gaming and Puddy and me, I'm fucking trying to catch up, no, fuck me. But Embode is currently in the lead here. Dashy's Marble's just gone, unlucky to Dashy there. Puddy, Pico Gaming is in the lead now. I am also threatening to. I'm in second place. Get back here, Pico, you wee bat. Oh, I'm going to die, aren't I? For fuck's. Never mind. I'll allow it to win. Damn it.
Get screwed.
Monkey's laughing at me. Just saw my marble fall off and just fucking laughed at me. So the course is almost finished. But Pico Gaming is looking very likely to win this. They'll need to fall through the whole straight though. They might not. They haven't. Can somebody snipe this? Lilauchi Britannia has sniped it. Without Britannia has sniped the fucking win. Beagle Gaming ends up in third place. They had the victory within their sights and couldn't find their hole. I can relate to that. In my younger days anyway, I had a hard time finding my hole for sure. I think a lot of us could probably relate to that. But there we go. Well done to Lucy Britannia. They won the marble course today. Second was Major of India. Third place was Peacock Gaming. Fourth was Teresa Young. Fifth was Putty. Sixth was Shuri Taint. Seventh was Ida. The Baron was 8th. M. Bode was 9th. And Josh Fraser in 10th place. Well done to Lucy Britannia. And thank you very much to Monkai, who gave a £5 super chat, who says, I'm throwing money at the screen in hope of winning. DSP style. Give me instant gratification. I do apologise, Monkai, but it looks like your marble, I don't know where you finished, but it certainly wasn't the top 10. You know? So, yeah, in fact, you may not even be alive. Let's see if he survived at least here. Hold on, so... Hold on. So, Warren, you're 17th. Jade was fucking 15th, Jesus Christ. Now, Monkai, wait, Monkai, what's your marble isn't called Monkai, is it? Your marble's called something different, isn't it? Or is that wrong? Some people have different name marbles, I know that much. And I feel like you might have a different name marble. I died, and Loki died, and Pixar died, and Never for Life died. And I'm trying to remember Monkai's marble name, and I can't quite remember it. It's gone from my memory. But yeah, 55 marbles finished, of course. BST was the last one to finish. Gibble as well, just finished in time, not just as well, but yeah. Quite a few of us perished. Quite a few of us did not quite make it. And yeah, Monkai was one of the ones that died. Their contribution was all in vain. So you cannot buy a victory on the marbles. But without Britannia, victorious in this instance. Well done to them. We'll now spin the wheel, of course, and we'll see what Louch has won for themselves. Louch Britannia, will you win a Scottish soundboard pass, an intro shoutout, or a full house ticket? Louch Britannia has won for themselves an intro shoutout. Their name will appear in the next bingo intro for all to see and look on in envy. Congratulations to you. There we go. That's what it is, didn't it? That's what it is. I knew it's something like that, but I couldn't, yeah. But there you go. But yeah, hey, join the club. I died too. I was in second place. I was about to catch Peacock Gaming, and all of a sudden, I fucking went off the edge of the world and died. And then you made Moki laugh at me, so there you go. But there we go. Well done to Lucy Britannia. Your intro shout out has been secured. Well, congratulations for that. But there we go. Now, can we get another marble race on the go? Could we get another full house? We'll have to wait and see. We do start off with the second card with 5 free spaces, because when a nuke happens, the free spaces carry over, and so there you go, we still have 3 spaces to use for the second card, so we start off with 5. Good luck, everybody. Oh yes, there's one thing left to do. There's one thing left to do before we start playing bingo, and that is for us to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Get fucking screwed!
It's just Moki reminding me I'm so shite at marbles. There we go. On that note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Technically, it's a second card, but we didn't even start the first one. You know what I mean. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome to the DSP Morning Show for Wednesday, the 29th of April, 2026. I'm DSP. What's going on? Hopefully you're all doing well. Sorry for the slightly late start today because some technical issues. I was basically working on stuff. Before we got started here today, I was doing some uploads. I was setting some stuff up. And as I'm doing that...
No, you fucking weren't. Wait, you're doing some uploads? Really? No, hold on, really? So if I go to DSP Gaming right now, I'm going to see a fresh upload? Well, let's investigate DSP Gaming, shall we? Here we go. Videos. No, the latest upload is 13 hours ago. No, that doesn't make sense, Phil. What the fuck are we uploading? Also, great views, by the way, Phil. Superb views you've got there. 187 views 13 hours ago for Mouse PI for Hire. Wow, you're really knocking it the park, son. How's this fucking video doing? This fucking viral video. Oh, Phil got to 12k views. Crimson Desert, 6 days old, 12,000 views. Phil Burnell, he can start masturbating to numbers again.
The weirdest thing happens, okay? Windows Explorer kind of locks up and stops working. Like, I had a window open with files and everything, and it won't click on anything in the window. It's like completely locked. And I'm like, uh-oh. Well, this happens from time to time. We all know that modern Windows ain't what it's cracked up to be, right? Let's be honest here. Modern Windows is kind of crappy. Certainly not as stable as Windows has been in previous iterations. You know, on Windows, what is it, 11, whatever the latest one is. And I'm like, all right, so let me go ahead and just restart Windows Explorer. So I do restart Windows Explorer, all the windows close, open again, and there's the weirdest thing. This little icon thing is stuck in the middle of my screen. What it looks like is kind of like almost like a close icon, but it's not. It's like the weirdest thing, and you can tell this is some kind of a bizarre error. And who knows what it is. I can't click on it. I can't select it. I can't move it. It's just right there, dead center in the middle of my monitor, and I'm like, that is going to bother me all day long. I have no idea what it is, what's causing it. So I said, I'm just going to do a full restart. So I did, and I refreshed, and I had to resize my windows and everything, and it's fine. You know, every once in a while, it's good to give your computer a nice, refreshing restart.
The fact that you never turn it off usually is quite alarming. I don't know about you guys personally, but my computer is usually on most of the day. But when before I go to sleep, I never leave my computer on. If I'm going to bed, my computer shuts down. That, to me, is the responsible thing to fucking do, isn't it? Because why the hell would you leave a computer running if you're not even going to be awake, for fuck's sake? And I mean, oh my god, what the fuck? I don't know. The fact you just leave it running like non-stop.
This computer doesn't always get it because this computer is constantly on overnight uploading files and the like. So I don't restart the streaming and capture PC every day. I absolutely turn off my gaming PC whenever I'm done gaming. It's off. So that way it doesn't burn out because that's the expensive, very essential PC there for gaming. But capture streaming PC, you know, it's on a lot, and it was good to give it a fresh restart. But because of that, I was behind the 8 ball today. My apologies, but I'm here to chill with all of you for a fun DSP morning show. As you know, we build up attendance for a gameplay session. We chill, we talk, we interact, and we have a good time, and that's what today is all about. So what's on the docket for today? Well, today we will be continuing on.
Basically nothing. Sonny has seen the future, Sonny has warned us about the future, and apparently there's fuck all for people to talk about, and it's mainly Q&A, and which means a lot of dead air and a lot of boredom.
With Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, which I'm very excited for. We are nearing the end game, meaning the end of the game has 4 elemental dungeons and bosses that you have to beat, and then you get into the true end game fight at the end. So we're getting there. We've already beaten the first 2 elements of fire and wind. Now we're in the Earth dungeon or Earth plot line. I think we're about to open the dungeon and actually start working on it. And then after that, there is water, and then that's it. Then you go to the actual true ending of the game. So we're getting there, and we're making great strides and great progress. But the other good thing is the game has gotten way more challenging. All this playthrough of Dragon Quest VII, to be honest, has been pretty darn easy. There have been a few times when it's been a little challenging, but for the most part, it's been almost like a cakewalk. But now, here at the end of the game is getting challenging, throwing really tough enemy parties at me. Like, every enemy is essentially a mini-boss to a boss that's been reused now as a normal enemy. And they're all hitting from multiple attacks, area of effect attacks hitting the whole party. And the thing is, I haven't built my party to be an in-game party. I just keep giving them new jobs and saying, here's another job, here's another job, here's the next job unlocking. So they're not set up to do like group heals and group buffs and things for the ideal, ending. Maybe at the end of the game I'll actually do that. But yeah, so it's kind of like not the ideal build, plus everything's getting tougher. So it is challenging now, which is good because everyone has said, oh, it's been too easy, right? Well, now it's not easy anymore. I actually have to play a little bit more smart, and it is a lot more challenging. So hopefully you guys will stick around after the morning show to hang out with me as we continue into the end game of Dragon Quest VII. It should be pretty good. Now, as of tonight, on the late stream, we're going to be continuing on with Pragmata. We are definitely at the end of the game. In fact, someone who beat the game said that we might beat it tonight. That basically we have the end of this 4th area of the game, and then the 5th area is just the end, and that's it. So depending on how progress goes tonight, we may complete the game, or maybe another stream to finish it up. So let's see how today goes. I have no idea how it will go. Sometimes when we play these games, we get great attendance and support, and other times, it's dead. So I really don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Okay. So good stuff, everybody. Let's say good morning to everyone. All right, how y'all doing? Who do we got on the YouTube side? Let me actually go to live chat rather than top chat so I can see you all. Good morning to Musty Squatch, Dig Bix, Sumifer, John, Dark Helmet, Amuse, Zaloxity, Sweetie Pie, Grandmaster Scrub is here, Faded Shadow, Meyer Curvy Plays, Fun Fails, who else? I think I got everyone right there, right? Did I get Rose Diamonds? I think I did. On the kick side, who do we got? We got Cluster Guy, Brevity is the Soul of Wit, what a name, Assy, Rollin' and Trollin', who else do we got? Mario Handcart, Wall Run Enjoyer, Kate, Gargamel, Mojito Kitty, and more just joining right now. So welcome everyone, good morning. Jaden, how are you this morning? Don Tooth Big Ton, Simful Rhapsody. A lot of people joining right now.
That's not Jade, that's Jaden. See, YouTube chat there, Jaden Gamers, that's not Jade. Just in case people thought Phil said Jade, no. It's someone who wishes they were Jade. They lack the fucking chrome wheels.
How y'all doing? So welcome to the show. Welcome to the chill vibes of the DSP morning show. And what a week we've had. This is day 5 of streaming for me. Normally, I would do a 5 to 6 day streaming week. Oh no, this week it's 7 straight days. So we got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a new release with Sorrows on the PlayStation 5 exclusively. It's the spiritual successor to Returnal. I'm excited to try it, and people who have paid extra to get the early version, which I wasn't going to do, have said that the game is a significant improvement to what was Returnal. That a lot of the things that I criticized in Returnal have actually been improved and fixed. So I'm very happy to hear that. Good stuff. And then, of course, Friday, it will be the big one. It will be the big special mega
Busting.
marathon here on
The big mega butt sting marathon. Yeah, you advertised it as a butt sting marathon, Phil.
DSP Gaming. There will be classic Mega Man vibes. There will be an anniversary celebration. There will be special stuff all day long.
An anniversary celebration. According to Phil, it makes Cat cry downstairs anytime there's mention of it. And here is Phil attempting to profit of it. What? And the only reason if I can do this, of course, is because the detractors are making a big fucking song and dance about it, you know? So Phil is literally sacrificing his fucking wife's fucking happiness in order to try and cash in on a detractor meme. Just let that sink in, okay? Just let that sink in. Going by Phil's own testimony, by Phil's own words, the incident and mentions of the incidents make Cat cry. You know, it's like trauma for her for some fucking reason. You know, going by Phil's own words. But Phil is happy to fucking push that aside and let her suffer if it means he could fucking pay, benefit financially from it. What a fucking wonderful person Phil Bonell is, isn't he?
Food and booze and fun. So I certainly hope that you guys can come and help and hang out with me all day long. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. I received a $2 tip to start off support today. This person says, did you see the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection adds cross-play? That could be good for Friday Night Fights. So, I did see this, and someone brought it up yesterday on a stream too. Allow me to give you my opinion on this, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Alright, you ready for this? Because some people might be wondering, hey Phil, you've got that Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. You bought it in the fall. And your big complaint was that it didn't have online play at launch. The online play did not work. So, are you going to play it? Alright? So,
Very matter of factly.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Very matter of factly, here's my answer. Am I going to play the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection again? No. I'm not playing it. And you might say, why not? Why aren't you going to play it? Well, in some cases they say, better late than never. In this case, I hate to say it, better never than late. Burger. What do I mean? Well, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection came out in September of last year. So let's count. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months ago, this game came out. When it came out, everyone thought that the game was going to be a full-fledged collection with good online play, a ranking system, points and things that make the matches matter, lobbies that worked, okay? All these features, cross-play would have been nice. None of that was in the game when it released. They released that collection insanely bare bones and ripped off the consumer. Now, when everyone complained about it, the developers were like, oh, well, depending on how it sells, maybe we'll add those features later. Depending on how our game sells, we will add the features in that you would have expected from the game at launch. What? What are you talking about? That's insane. Are we now to believe that it's okay for them to be selling games as new releases and collections and legacy collections that you can enjoy the history of this game with online play and everything, and you buy it, and none of it's no online play? The online play didn't work. People were trying to play it, and you couldn't find matches. The matches were laggy as shit. The matches desynced and just dropped. It wouldn't even allow you to play the game you wanted. Like, let's say, for example, you wanted to play Mortal Kombat 2 on the SNES. You go to search for it, and if you couldn't find anyone, it would have you play Mortal Kombat 4 Arcade. But I didn't select Mortal Kombat 4 Arcade. I want Mortal Kombat 2. That's what I want to play. Too bad. You have no control over what game you play.
Who fucking cares?
I think I see a problem here, and that was the problem with this game at launch. So when it came out, I played it single player, pretty much, Mortal Kombat 1 all the way through Mortal Kombat 4. And that's where I left it. There was a few other things like not mobile, but handheld versions of the games. I didn't try those. But I did try, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 4 arcade versions. I played Ultimate Mortal Kombat 4 arcade version, and I played Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which is a really
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
weird kind of mishmash where they combined all the different versions together into one game. So I played all that. It was fun. It was very hard to beat the computer because the AI in that game is ridiculous. It cheats and reads your inputs and everything. So it was fun. People liked the videos, okay? But really, I didn't get much traction out of that game like I thought I would because sadly, they just didn't put in the real features that everyone wants out of a collection. So what ended up happening was it was like 3 or 4 months after the release, near the end of last year, they finally added in real online play that worked. And at that point, everyone was like, well, are you going to play it? I'm like, no. You know, at that point, I was then deciding if I wanted to even get back into fighting games. And if I did, it was probably going to be Street Fighter 6, which eventually I did get back into in 2026.
Who fucking cares?
I said, nah, they had their time in the sun, you know. They sold the game. It should have had the features. I don't know why on earth this has happened, why they're doing it like this. It's stupid. So, no, I don't, you know, I'm not going to play it. So now they announced, oh, we're going to do crossplay. Guys, it's 7 months after your game came out. You don't release the launch features 7 months later. Now, if you're a hardcore fan of classic Mortal Kombat, maybe now you're very excited because for the first time you can finally do this in a viable setting without having to emulate and, you know, all that crap. You could buy this collection and now you can do it. Good for you. I'm not going to say, hey, don't have your fun. But for me, my fun was back in September. That's when I wanted to play Mortal Kombat. You know, when the game came out, when people were talking about it. To be honest, the mainstream doesn't give two shits about classic Mortal Kombat right now. And to be honest, I know why they're doing this. It's very simple. The new Mortal Kombat movie's coming out next month. So they want to have something to tie in because everyone knows Mortal Kombat 1. I don't mean the original game. I mean Mortal Kombat 1, the stupid reboot that came out 2-3 years ago, was a humongous flop. It sold well at launch, and then immediately no one bought it again because the game sucked ass, and everyone hates this game in hopes that eventually they'll make another one that gets back to its classic roots. No more of this stupid assist tagging and bullshit. They just want classic Mortal Kombat again. So, they needed something. It's kind of like when the Fallout...
Yeah, count that as a bizarre wire T-pose.
...ass, and everyone hates this game in hopes that eventually they'll make another one that gets...
Like this, I mean...
...back to its classic roots. No more of this stupid assist tagging and bullshit.
Nah, we can't count that. It doesn't really hold it.
They just want classic Mortal Kombat again. So, they needed something. It's kind of like when the Fallout TV show came out, and they needed something quickly and desperately to pump out, say, oh, here, buy Fallout. So remember they said they redid Fallout 4, which they didn't. They really didn't redo it at all. So that's exactly what they're doing here. They're saying, oh, we got crossplay now in classic Mortal Kombat collection. Yeah, but the collection's 7 months old and no one cares about it anymore, right? So, again, not that I'm going to crap on anyone who likes classic Mortal Kombat and wants to play it. Good for you. But been there, done that. I played the collection in September. I played it for like 2 weeks. You know, I went through all the classic games. The online play didn't work, so I moved on. I got other things to do. I'm not going back to the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection at this point. You know, I just don't care. So there you go. Game speaking, did a 20 knock super chat says if Capcom gave you control, it would be so amazing. Well, what do you mean by that, game speaking? Gave you control? Are you saying gave people in general control, like give you control? Are you saying give me specifically control? And control of what? If you can elaborate on that, I'd love to know what you mean.
Of course, you'll have to elaborate about our super chat. You can't just elaborate in the fucking chat.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. And no, you don't have to contribute again to explain. You can just explain in chat. Just tag.
No, Phil. No. I called you out this shit. You're expecting more money. It's basically a RimWorld. The fucking... It's like a RimWorld, except there's no game involved this time.
Okay. Boo! Alright, so... Reality Virtual is a complete moron. He says, he has no idea what he's talking about. It's random shit out of his ass. The game outsold Street Fighter 6, but it's a huge flop, huh? Yes. Because even though it outsold Street Fighter 6 at launch, the sales immediately dropped off and have stopped. No one is buying DLC because there is none. There was only 1 season of DLC, then they canceled the whole thing. You realize it was supposed to have 3 to 4 seasons, right? But the game flopped so hard, they stopped developing for it. Meanwhile, Street Fighter 6 continuously has had season after season after season of DLC. It has a healthy tournament scene. Everyone's talking about it and playing it, while Mortal Kombat 1 is completely fucking dead. I know what I'm talking about. You're a moron.
You also said Street Fighter 6 was dead, but the biggest ever Street Fighter tournament. I mean, it was a huge tournament that took place in Japan. There was thousands of fucking competitors involved in this Japanese Street Fighter 6 tournament. The game's hotter than it's ever fucking been, practically. But you stopped playing it because you said it was fucking dying and who cares about fucking Street Fighter and it's only for tryhards or whatever. And this chatter saying is like, why don't we go back to Street Fighter 6 then? If Street Fighter 6 is a fucking bigger, hotter game, whatever, go back to Street Fighter 6. It's the fucking big, relevant game. That can't happen though because Phil hit the glass ceiling and he fucking can't fucking do better at the game, and so the game sucks because Phil can't fucking beat the players who are better than him. But it's the game's fault for that. And so he fucking runs back to fucking the old classic fighting games when he actually fucking was very half decent at these games. And there's not a lot of competition these days playing these fucking games. So Phil can fucking pretend he's fucking good at fighting games again.
Okay. Alright, so I'm ready to chill with all of you. Let's see what everyone wants to talk about today. What's on your mind, everyone? Tag me in chat. Here, I'll type in the chat. Let's see what's on everyone's mind. We're going to build up some attendance for Dragon Quest before we jump into the game. What makes a good modern fighting game? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and discuss fighting game mechanics. In truth, most modern fighting games have skipped the things that made old fighters good because they just want to make it so easy to play at entry level that there's no skill anymore. It's just, oh, just memorize certain patterns, memorize certain inputs, and you can immediately jump out there and be doing insane combos and wild things that previously in fighting games you actually had to practice like crazy and study and get good to actually do. So
having fucking forbid video game developers try and encourage more people to play the games. It is not a bad thing. that the game developers have made these games more accessible for players to enjoy. And the top players, by the way, are still the top players. You know? Like, if it is so fucking easy for anyone to fucking be great at a fucking game, how come Justin Wong can still get #1 ranking in these fighting games? Like, if it was so fucking easy for anyone to fucking do all these combos, wouldn't he be getting his arse kicked by some random scrubs who have access to all these combos as well? That's not how it works though, Phil.
I just don't think that there is a staple, you know, checklist of things that make a modern fighting game good anymore. I think that modern fighters aren't catered to be competitively good. They're catered to be easy to play for, you know, sales-wise. I am going to eventually check out the new Street Fighter movie. I'm just not going to see it in theaters. Right now, we are not doing Pocopia. There's absolutely no way I'm playing more than one Pokemon game at a time. We're currently in Fire Red and having a great time with it. And from what I'm to understand, Fire Red has some excellent post-game content. That's a new content I've never seen before. So we're probably going to keep doing Pokemon Fire Red for a while. Any releases I'm looking forward to? I'm sure there are, but as I keep saying to everyone, we really need to have a chance to sit down and go through the game release schedule to see exactly what releases are coming out.
So why, I mean, what are you waiting for then? What exactly are you waiting for right now? Like, you're sitting there with nothing to talk about, your chat are giving you things to potentially talk about, and you're like, well, not today.
Concrete release dates this year. We haven't done so in a long time, and
that wasn't in my end, by the way, that was on Raw Phil's end, in case you're wondering.
To see exactly what releases are coming out. Concrete release dates this year. We haven't done so in a long time, and therefore it's very hard for me to answer the question because I don't really know what's coming out when this year. So once we get a chance to do that, then I'll have the answer for you, but I don't really know what's coming out, so I can't really answer. Someone tipped $2 is the Legacy Collection, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, to clarify, was a good moneymaker for this channel. It'd be fun to watch you play a different style of fighter online. Well, see, here's the thing. When I was playing it in the fall, okay, that was a fun because I re-immersed myself in classic Mortal Kombat for a couple of weeks, and I started to remember how to play the games again and everything. The problem is, that was September, and I haven't played it since, so all that's gone, right? So now, if I were to play this game again, I would have to start from the bottom and relearn and play again. And the thing is, guess who's going to play that collection with the crossplay? People who really like Mortal Kombat and know.
Oh, no. Phil doesn't want to fucking play the game because he's fucking too fucking embarrassed about all the better players who stuck with the game, whipping his arse left, right, and fucking centre. His precious, fragile ego cannot allow him to get his fucking arse lit up by other better players in this game. He's not going back to it because he's going to get humiliated online by every single other fucking person that plays a fucking game. He's fucking embarrassed. He's running away from the challenge before he even fucking tries. You're a fucking coward, Phil. Your audience are asking for this gameplay and the content, and you get some bullshit reason. I'm not going to play this game. This should have been available from day one. How fucking dare they wait so fucking long to get this fucking feature implemented? That's a fucking bullshit excuse from you. You know, the fucking true colours are shining through right here. Phil's not going back to the fucking game because he would get annihilated by the majority of players playing that game because they've had time and practice and experience. And simply put, they're probably just fucking better at a fucking game than he is. And his ego will not allow him to get humiliated on his own shitey streams as he runs out of excuse after excuse after excuse.
Know it. You know what I mean? Like, casual people aren't going to come back to this collection 7 months later and be like, ooh, crossplay. No one cares. It's only going to be like the hardcore players. So if I jump in there right now to play it, it's going to be people who know the fucking games up, down, left, and right, and they're going to spank my ass because I don't know what I'm doing. It would be a big learning curve for me to practice and play and get good enough to even beat these people, which I don't have the time to invest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this was a hot new game and it was going to get attention on the channel, sure. It doesn't make sense to do that with a legacy collection that's 7 months old and no one cares about. See what I mean? It really is 7 months too late for anyone to really give a shit, except hardcore Mortal Kombat fans, of which I am not. Oh, don't worry, Dark Helmet. I am going to play Wolverine later this year. Absolutely. What was the most difficult game for me to beat? Skill-wise, not enjoyment-wise? Oh, the one I never beat. Ninja Gaiden 1. I still haven't beaten it. I tried it again. Remember, I did a Classics Marathon a couple months ago. I still haven't beaten it.
Who fucking cares?
It's Ninja Gaiden 1. 100%. No, I'm not playing Saros on a harder difficulty. I'm going to play Saros on whatever the default is, particularly because it is a roguelike or roguelite, and it's going to have that difficulty curve that's adaptable. I think it's going to be like Returnal, where it adjusts to your playstyle and your level of skill. It's going to get harder if you play better, so I'm just going to roll with it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Chippewa says, yeah, Fire Red has really good post-game content. It'd be fun to watch you experience it. So we probably will. Like, why wouldn't I? When the Fire Red playthrough so far has done so well, whenever we play Fire Red, we get great attendance, great engagement, great support. People are watching, liking, and enjoying the playthrough. Why wouldn't I go further? You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we're dragging this sucker out and no one likes it. No, people really like the Fire Red stuff. They like classic Pokemon here, so I think I'm going to go further and do the post-game stuff. Yes, I played Grim Fandango. I played the HD remake of it that came out on consoles over a decade ago, and I really liked the game, but man, the game was difficult. Like, it was hard to figure out some of these puzzles without a guide.
Grim Fandango is a classic, you know. It's such a fun game. It's well, there is a lot of games like that, you know, classic games as well. I mean, cast your mind back to the classic Discworld games. Those games were very fucking fun, very fucking clever, very fucking witty, you know. But yeah, if you lacked a brain, if you're a DSP, you'd find those games impossible to play, you know.
But I did enjoy it. Yeah, Marvel Tokon I'm interested in, I will give it a shot. Even if it is a simplified fighting game. So here's the thing. It seems like almost all modern fighting games coming out these days are simplified. No actual inputs to do special moves anymore, mashing combos and stuff like that. If I'm going to play a game like that, I'm going to play the one that's going to be hot, and the one that's going to be hot is Marvel Tokon. Why? Because it's Marvel. You know, I'm not going to waste my time with Invincible Versus, play it for a month, and then it's never get played again because the game sucks and no one gives a shit. I'd rather just play the hot one. I know that Marvel's going to be the hot one, so I will check that out later this year when it comes out. Absolutely, I played Team Fortress 2. I loved that game back in the day. I actually played it as part of the Orange Box collection. Anyone remember that? So I played it a lot back then, and then early on in my YouTube days, I actually had a Team Fortress 2 server that I paid for a while, and I jumped on and played every once in a while. But it's been a very long time since I played it now. Oh, I would love to play Pokemon Platinum in the future. What I hope is that if Fire Red and Leaf Green are successful, which I'm sure they probably are, right? Selling them the way that they did on Switch 2. If they release more of the classic Pokemon games like that, I would love to play them for you, because I've never experienced them. After I played Pokemon Blue, I literally did not touch Pokemon again until I became a YouTuber, and I think the first playthrough I did was either Omega Ruby or Fire Red. Let me actually find out the answer to that.
Who
Not
fucking
Fire Red,
cares?
Moon. So Pokemon Moon was 2016.
Oh, you're boring the fucking tits off me. We are behind DSP by over 30 minutes. Please tell me he started gameplay. Or is it still fucking waffling? He's still waffling on. If we win a second bingo card, I'm thinking of just calling it quits after the second one. I feel like it's going to be one of those fucking streams from Phil where there's not a whole lot of substance to be found. So yeah, if and when we win a second card, I'm calling it quits, I think. Because he is just fucking, he came to the stream today with absolutely nothing to talk about. With absolutely fuck all to talk about. He came with nothing prepared. It's not his audience to fucking talk about something.
Omega Ruby, holy shit, was 2014. So 12 years ago, I played Pokemon Omega Ruby, and that was actually my first major Pokemon playthrough that I'd ever done. And that was back when I had my capture device that worked with my 3DS, and I played it on 3DS. I played both that and Moon on 3DS, actually. So yeah, so no exaggeration. After Pokemon Blue, the next time I actually played Pokemon was Omega Ruby, which is insane to think, but it's the truth. Yeah.
Who
So there you
fucking
go.
cares?
So that's what I mean. Like, all those games in between, I never played. I missed out on them, you know? So it'd be...
For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be talking and saying absolutely nothing.
really cool, I think, to experience them for the first time with all of you if they do end up re-releasing them. I had Orange Box on console because back then I was a console gamer. I did have it for PC at one point as well, but I played it mostly on Xbox 360. My favorite hero to play in Overwatch was Winston when I played it back in the day. I have played many of the Ace Attorney and Devil May Cry games. It seems like we have some newcomers, so here's what we'll do. Ready? If you ever want to see if DSP, that's me, has played a game, here's how you find out. You ready? It's very simple.
If DSP, that's me.
If you ever want to see if DSP, that's me, has played a game, here's how you find out. You ready? It's very simple.
You don't go to Phil's channel. Phil is going to tell everyone in stream chat to ignore YouTube search functionality because it'll pull up detractor videos. And heaven forbid you fucking consume a detractor video, which might fucking make you not like the bad man.
This is my main channel page on YouTube. You just go to youtube.com/DSP Gaming, and here you are. Okay? Now, when you're on DSP Gaming, which you can tell is the real channel because it is verified, you go to the playlist tab. On the playlist tab, you click this, and you would type in whatever game you're looking for. So, for example, you said Ace Attorney, right? There you go. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. Phoenix Wright, Rise from the Ashes. So I played 3 different... Oh, also, Phoenix Wright,
That's
Trials of Tribulation.
boring.
So I guess I played
You're
4
boring,
Phoenix Wright
everybody.
games
Quit
over the
boring
years.
everyone.
I also have Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which I did a full playthrough of. So this is how you find what playthroughs I've done. Like you said, Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry HD, Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 2013 reboot, which failed miserably, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, Devil May Cry 4, there you go. The only one I didn't play, I think, was 2. I've never played Devil May Cry 2. So I played 1, 3, 4, 5, and the reboot. So that's how you find any playthroughs that I've done. You got to do it from my channel page. And I want to emphasize that. You've got to do it from my channel page. The way the YouTube algorithm works, it's so busted that if you search for just in general, my playthroughs in the general search, you won't get them. You'll get, this is how you don't play montages. You'll get toxic videos that are personal insults about me. You'll never actually get my content because YouTube's algorithm favors video essay style, anywhere from 10 to 30 minute, thumbnail, catchy fucking bullshit clickbait title videos. That's what the AI algorithm now favors. So everything else has been pushed to the back end and you can't find it. You got to go to the channel and that's how you'll find my content. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. Someone just tipped me $2 and says, I'm not trolling. Would you consider anything for your receding hairline or your facial profile? You lost a lot of weight recently. These can make you look better and help your career. No. As I've said, all right, I am not hiding my age. I am not hiding the fact that I'm getting older. Okay? As you get older, things happen.
Old,
right? Really,
old
things
bastard.
happen. Your hair recedes. It turns gray. Okay? Your face, it gets a little bit less tight, if you know what I'm saying. It starts to droop in certain places. Your body will do that too. And there's nothing you can really do about that. I am working out, so I'm trying to counter the effects of age on my body. But when you get middle-aged, this just happens.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
You understand? Like, there's nothing you can really do. You just got to accept it. Now, I could be like some YouTubers, and I could buy a hairpiece and glue it to my head, and I could use filters on my camera to try to get rid of my wrinkles. You know, I could fake it and try to look younger to try to appeal to an audience of 20-year-olds and teens. But I don't care. The vast majority of people who watch my content are between the age of 22 and 50. I'm not kidding. That's my demographic. No one under the age of like their early 20s really watches my content. So I don't care about looking young and trying to appeal to the kiddies. If I look older, you shouldn't care. Who gives a shit, right? I'm a gamer. And I'm someone who chills with you every day. Who cares? Look, I'm wearing a Duck Hunt shirt. You think I'm trying to appeal to the kiddies wearing a fucking Duck Hunt shirt? Did they even know what Duck Hunt is? Of course they don't. They'll be like, what is that, Flappy Bird? No. No, stupid. It's called gaming history. It's called, you know, legacy, nostalgia, the things I grew up playing. It's what I love. So, you know, I'm representative of that in my content. I don't care about my hairline is going back. I don't care that my facial hair is white. I don't give a shit. They're like, oh, you have a patchy beard. No, I don't. It's all white. That's why it looks like that, because it's all white down here. You know, what do you want me to do? Dye it so I look like I'm 10 years younger? Why do I care? What does that affect my content? It doesn't. I'm not here to be a model. I'm not here to show off and, you know, act like I'm some youthful Adonis. No one cares. People just want to see me talk and play games, right? Boo! There you go. Men age and get better looking, it's not fair. Well, I'll say this, okay? When I was younger, just didn't take care of myself, all right? I ate horribly. I drank like a fish, all right? I didn't sleep. I just did every bad thing. And because of that, for all the years that I was, you know, popular on YouTube, you're talking 2008 to probably like 2014 were probably my biggest years, right? I was a bloated dude. I was big and chubby and, you know, my face was like this. And, you know, take a look at my older videos and compare it to now and see how much I've lost and how different I look. And it's hilarious that people are like, dude, yeah, you look older, but you actually physically look so much better now than you were back.
No. Phil. Has Phil lost some of the chubbiness in his cheeks? Yes. Does he look healthier? No. Absolutely fucking not. We are watching somebody waste away before our eyes, atrophying. They're losing like muscle mass. They're losing like, yeah, they're getting thinner, but it's not a healthy way to get fucking thinner. They look sick. They look ill. You know? And I speak from personal experience, not from me, myself, but I mean, I watched my father wither away through illness. He was a diabetic, you know? And you know, he was a wee guy, but he was strongly built. He's like, he had a, you know, he was strong, but he also had a belly. You know what I mean? But he's a wee guy. You know what I mean? But I watched him fade away and wither away before my fucking eyes because that fucking disease took him away. You know what I mean? It got to him, it ate away at him. You know what I mean? And I just fucking withered away over time. You know what I mean? It's become more fragile. And like it's a weird comparison to make, but I look at DSP and I recognise the signs of someone who's like withering away. They don't look healthy whatsoever, especially in the fucking face, you know? Especially in the fucking face, you know? But I don't know. personally, you know, has Phil lost weight? Yes, I think we can all agree he's lost some fucking weight. Does he look healthier? I would disagree strongly, personally. That's just my take.
Then, and you're right. And, you know, it's crazy. I should have been doing all this stuff in my youth, but instead I just kind of effed around. And now I'm 44, and now finally I'm doing the right stuff. I'm working out, I'm eating healthy, I'm doing the right things that I should have been doing all along. But the problem is it's a lot harder now. When you get older, it's harder to do. Like right now, if I was doing what I'm doing now, when I was in my 20s, my body would be crazy. Like seriously, like I'd be fucking ripped. But
anyone can fucking say that. I mean, do I regret not being very mindful of taking care of myself when I was like a lot younger? Yes, absolutely. You know, I think a lot of people can relate to that sort of fucking thing where it's like, you know, if I like focused on my health and my fitness when I was younger, I could have grown up to be super fucking. You know, but we all sort of have those fucking. But the fact of it is, we didn't, Phil. We didn't do that, did we? And I say we because I'm a fat bastard who ignored fucking looking after myself for a long time just because it was easy to fucking do nothing. You know, I took the easy fucking lazy route personally. You know, and Phil did as well. He denied it all fucking once, but he also fucking did exactly the same fucking thing. If I had worked out when I was younger, I could have been an Adonis by now. Get the fuck out of here. There was nothing stopping you from doing that apart from your own willpower, Phil. That's the simple truth of the matter. The one obstacle that got in your way from achieving such goals was you. No one else.
now, when I was in my 20s, my body would be crazy. Like seriously, like I'd be fucking ripped. But I'm 44 now, and now I'm doing what, 20 years ago my body would have actually adapted to the exercise and the protein and everything, and it would have become very physically fit. But it's harder to do 20 years later. But I live with that. That was my bad choices. And you know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. Would I have done it differently now if I had the choice? Yes, I would have. I would have absolutely eaten healthier and exercised and done the right things back then when I knew it would have basically stuck with me my whole life. But
then why didn't you, Phil?
I live with those decisions, right? But I'm happy I'm doing the right things now. Okay? And, it is what it is. And then you get a moron like this. Well, you just gorged out on Taco Bell last night. No, I didn't. I gorged out on Taco Bell on Monday. That was my one meal of the day like that. Everything else I ate that day was healthy. Everything I've eaten since has been healthy. That's my one time a week that I eat bad is DSP tries it. So
Wait a second. You ate other things that day? As well as wait, I thought Taco Bell was his only meal of the day on Monday. He ate other things on Monday as well as all the fucking hundreds and thousands of calories that Taco Bell was? Like, he ordered like multiple things from Taco Bell and devoured it all. That was, that's what I'm saying. That was my one meal of the day like that. Oh, hear that again. Hold on.
And, it is what it is. And then you get a moron like this. Well, you just gorged out on Taco Bell last night. No, I didn't. I gorged out on Taco Bell on Monday. That was my one meal of the day like that. Everything else I ate that day was healthy. Everything I've eaten since has been healthy.
One meal of a day like that.
That's my one time a week that I eat bad is DSP tries it. So, do you have a point?
Yeah, you consume thousands of calories on Monday. Not just a Taco Bell, but other foods as well. Which is astonishing to me, because if I was going to if I have a cheat day, which to me happens alarmingly regularly, but I will have that meal. If I'm going to overindulge in something in one particular day, that'll be the only thing I eat that day, Like, if I'm going to get myself a big fucking Domino's and like a side or whatever, that'll be the only thing. It'll be a lot to eat that day, but it's the only thing I'll have that day either. I won't have like breakfast and fucking supper or whatever. Fuck that shit. But Phil is acting like, oh, he had multiple things at a Taco Bell, thousands of calories consumed right there, and he also had his fucking usual breakfast shit as well, and he also had some, some supper as well, before bed supper, Get the fuck out of here.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Mark O'Shaughnessy for popping becoming a bingo Barry once again. Very kind of you indeed. Mark, let us know. I'm not sure when you're going to do it, by the way, Mark. But let us know. Because Mark gets to pick the bingo number on Friday. Because it's a birthday on Saturday. But they're not going to be here on Friday. So I'm not sure when Mark is going to let me know what number he wants. But if he's not going to be here on Friday, of course. Which it might not be, I think, because he's celebrating his birthday, I think, then as well. Yeah. let us know more, basically. Let us know now if you want. I know, take a wee note of it for Friday. Just so we don't forget. I don't want to forget, because I have a feeling if I forget now, I'll forget. If I forget, I'll forget. You know what I'm saying. Let us know as soon as you can what number you want on Friday. And early happy birthday to you when it comes. And thanks for being a member.
I don't think you do. Oh, I don't know about that. Chippewa is saying some YouTubers are now taking their parts of a playthrough and putting it all into one video. I don't know anything about that. I don't think the algorithm would favor that. Because let's say, for example, I were to take my entire...
I mean, it's actually funny. So, it kind of does and it doesn't. How do we put this? There are some people who... It's actually a surprisingly common thing these days, And some content creators are taking advantage of the situation to boost their watch time metrics. There's a growing trend where people are effectively falling asleep while they watch YouTube content. And the idea is that basically somebody will be watching a video, they'll nod off on someone's channel, and the next video that plays might be that mega long video compilation. So, basically, it's even though they're watching it, they're not. I mean, but some people might want to watch it in one go as well, of course. I mean, in one big, massive fucking video. But apparently, I did hear about this, as I said, I went and read about this like a few months ago, that some content creators are doing this to capitalize on some of the viewers that might fall asleep watching YouTube on that long video to give them a view, a one big view, especially one, if they're there for a whole ride, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely pros and cons to it, you know what I mean? But I think they're aiming for a certain sleepy demographic, which is strange, I know.
Entire playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red. Right now it's 20 hours, right? Like, let's say I made a 40, 50 hour video of this playthrough and made it one upload. First of all, it would take insanely long to edit. Like, it would take like days to edit into one video. So I wouldn't even be able to use my PC for several days. Good luck uploading that to YouTube, because YouTube, the bigger the video, the harder the time you have getting it to upload and process and show up properly. And then on top of that, even if it did work, I don't know how anyone would want the one video, because YouTube has issue with resuming the video from a certain spot and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this person is actually being very rational. They tipped another $2. They said, well, your attitude towards aging is healthy and commendable. However, unfortunately, we live in a very lookist society. Lookist. That's a new word, huh? Lookist. As an entertainer from a business perspective, I think it will help you to improve the way you present yourself to new audiences. Yeah, but I don't care. I'm my own guy. I've always walked to the beat of my own drum.
If you didn't care, then why did you fucking change your outfits after LTG roasted you? You can claim that you don't care all you fucking want, but the moment LTG roasted the fuck out of you for what you're fucking wearing, you changed your fucking whole outfit, and basically you changed your whole fucking style based off of LTG roasting you. For someone that claims to not fucking care, you seem to fucking care.
Drum. I don't give a shit. I don't care about trends. I don't care about what fucking kids want to see on the internet. I just don't care. I'm gonna make the content I want. I'm gonna look how I look, and I don't care about anybody else. So thanks for $2.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Well, everyone wants me to become clavicular? Is that what it is? Well, the giant... You want me to get rid of all this, so I'd have to go get, like, liposuction or something to suck this fat out of my face here? Because that's all it is. This is just excess fat that accumulated on my face being a fatter dude, and it won't go away. So I'd have to go get, like, liposuction on the cheeks and facial bones, right? And then I smash my face in, somehow extend... I have to rip my jaw out to become a giant square jaw, right? And I'll get implants. I'll get, like, pectoral implants. Because that's the thing, like, I'm working out, but certain muscles, when you're at my age, it's way harder to get those muscles to really respond than if I had done it 20 years ago. So, like, I'm gonna have to pectoral implants. So,
chest muscle.exe has stopped responding.
I have a big buff chest. I'll get butt implant. There you go. I'll get butt implants too. There you go. So I'll walk around with 2 big ass cheeks and big pecs. It's just hilarious, man. Digbix, that's actually a good point. Here's what Digbix just said. He says, to be fair, if you became attractive and you got more audience members in, they'd just be boring, insufferable, look-obsessed people, not the ideal group for your vibing audience. You're right. You have a bunch of people who just want to fucking talk about looks and nonsense and superficial shit, and I don't care about superficial shit. You're right.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Have I ever considered a personal trainer? There's no way I would have a personal trainer at this point. Personal trainers can work if you have a set schedule that you work out, if you have a good routine, if you have a good set of, you know.
What you do, Phil? You live your life by a fucking schedule. So why wouldn't it work for you?
Equipment. Then the personal trainer can be like, okay, so you have this, and here's what I want you to do. This day you do this day you do this, you do that, you know. I don't have that set up right now. Like I said, like my goal this year is to get my house, and it's the parts of my house that are not really being used.
Summon Derich tipped £1.
Oh God.
I don't care about what kids wanna see on the internet. Who is it that summoned me?
Jesus!
Creepy little bastard. That was not a call to arms, Derek. Thanks for the tip though. David Ryan says he won't have a personal trainer because it might be a detractor. It's very possible. Dreambird can't imagine Phil with a personal trainer. Now can I? Imagine Phil doing what someone else tells him to do in a bossy manner. His ego wouldn't allow it. And Phil's trying to work out, and the guy tells me he's doing it wrong. Phil, you're going to hurt yourself down. And Phil would freak the fuck out, you know? Although, it wouldn't lash out angrily because he's not good with direct confrontation. No. He would just huffily go silent, you know? And then wait for him to leave, and then send him a fucking message saying, please don't come back, I'm done with you. And then bitch and whine and more about it on his fucking podcast the following fucking day. Oh God, there's a tweet from Broside. There's a tweet from Broside. Hold on. What's Broside saying? So, have we seen this for now? Okay, we have. We've seen this already on the bingo. Okay, so we've already seen this clip on the bingo. So Fun Crusher sent this to Broside. Phil said, hey Broside, you're a scientist of muscles. If Phil was doing what he's doing now, cold DoorDash and gym and protein powder, in his 20s, would his body indeed be crazy? And Broside Phil responds to saying, no. A caloric deficit with the amount of protein he's consuming, if he consumes over 100 grams a day, I'd be floored, is not in line with what is necessary to get a jacked physique. I mean, I've got to agree wholeheartedly. You know, the thing is, I went to school with also one of my best friends from high school became a bodybuilder. You know, when he's competed in these tournaments for, you know, showing off your fucking muscles, not shit. You know, when wearing the fucking skimpy fucking speedos, not shit. You know, he's done all that sort of shit. You know, so I understand from what he tells me. I understand what he tells me what goes into these things. You know, and yeah, it is a ridiculous amount of fucking effort and sacrifice and perseverance, and it's easier said than done. You know, like. Phil thinks it's easy to fucking be super duper jacked and all that fucking. No, it's not. Like, I'll say, can you fucking work out and be healthy? Yes. Can you gain some muscles doing it? Yes. Can you be a bodybuilder? Well, you could be, but it's not everyone can be. You know, I'll just leave it at that. You know, I mean, it's Broside Phil. Broside Phil. Also, he has his own fucking gym. He's very passionate about working out. You know what I mean? He's done his homework and he's done his knowledge, whatever. And he's like, even Broside Phil is not a bodybuilder. You know? Like, he's extraordinary. He's very healthy. He's very strong. He works out quite well. But Broside Phil, I'm pretty sure would tell you as well, even he is not a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? Jaha. Could Jaha be one? You could argue Jaha. You know? Well, if I search Jaha on here, you know, and you see some of his fucking flexy pictures, you know what I mean? And he's always fucking flexing. Like, there is the big beefy bastard right there. There's your bodybuilder touter right there. He's even got the pose going. You know what I mean? He's doing the kind of pose to do a show off. You know what I mean? So, I love how someone did him dirty here. Someone did him dirty here and just... that's just evil. That is just evil. Use AI for that sort of thing. But you get what I'm saying though, you know what I mean? This took decades of hard work. You know? Decades of work went into, into him looking after himself. You know, even Broside Phil saying, "Quick reminder, I hate you," only because I'm jealous as fuck. You know, and Jah giving his props, should I be snatched? That's what I'm saying. Like, but Jah has put in the time and the effort and the dedication. You know what I mean? It's easier said than done. Could Phil be a bodybuilder? Fuck no. Phil could get healthy. We all could fucking get healthy, but to get this sort of shape, Jah has been sacrificing a lot in his life to get this sort of shape and maintain the shape. You know. And it's like, once you get there, you've got to maintain. That's the one thing as well. I don't feel a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean? You can look incredibly strong and buff and ripped and like look incredible, but once you get there, it never stops. You have to maintain. If you don't maintain, you fucking lose some of that physique, some of that build. You've got to constantly stay on top of it. You can't really have days off essentially, otherwise you might just fucking lose some of that. Some of your gains or whatever. I'll stop talking about things I don't know anything about. You know what I mean, though. Phil is full of shit.
Set up right now. Like I said, like my goal this year is to get my house and it's the parts of my house that are not really being used to actually start to get used. And one way to do that is to get an exercise machine that has the plates and the weights and everything. And I'll be able to do that in one set area and alternate between exercises. Once I get that, then I can be like, okay, now I need a workout regimen, a real workout regimen, not just what I've been doing willy-nilly, but actually, maybe I work out 5 days a week. 3 days I do this set of exercises, 2 days I do this set of exercises. I'm alternating between so the muscle groups don't get overextended and tired. And, and then you could have a trainer who recommends, looks at your gains and your losses and say, okay, so here's something you can do better. And I'm nowhere near that level right now. Me just every once in a while getting a chance to exercise and grabbing my dumbbells and doing some exercises and, not there yet.
I forgot to mention as well, Phil still refuses to tell his audience what workouts he's doing because he doesn't want people telling him he's doing it wrong. So even though he's claiming to be doing all his fucking workout and exercise and all that, he still refuses to elaborate on what exactly he's doing. Because he is annoyed that people will tell him he's doing it wrong.
There you go. Do I like right said Fred? I should wear leather trousers with the buttocks cut out. There you go. Perfect. A Vitruvian? No. Let me take a look at this. Is this it? All-in-one home gym. Where is it? Membership account. Where is the... What is this? Burger. They won't even show it to me. I want to see it. They won't show it to me. The website makes me sign up. I don't want to sign up. I want to see the piece of equipment, and they won't show it to me. What is going on? Resistance training evolved. Power to deliver up to 440 pounds in a sleek package. Adapts to you. Ooh, look at this thing. It's a band system. Strength training reimagined. This is some new thing. Yeah, this is totally new, huh? So it's bands and it's a roboticized bottom that pulls on the bands and gives you different weight resistances, from what I can see. Yeah, look, because you put on a belt and you got the hand pulls. You put it on your feet and you do feet pulls. It does have a folding bench that it comes with too. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting, but the thing is, much like with most of the weird workout equipment, you guys want to see it? I'll show it to you. Let me show you what I'm looking at.
Yeah, please, Phil. Maybe it'd be great to fucking involve your fucking audience in the fucking random shit you're browsing on the internet for while you're doing your fucking stream.
This is what someone just recommended. They said the Vitruvian, okay? So rather than having traditional weights or weight plates, this is a roboticized piece of equipment that has weight resistance built in. See the very tight steel cables that it uses? So you got a waist band, you got your arm bands that you can use to do squats and things. You can do curls. It's all adjustable. Comes with all these different accessories. See, and it's easy, just snap on, snap off kind of accessory. See that? Yeah, see, you do your leg exercises. It has a folding bench it comes with, so you can do your bench press.
Honestly, this is a pretty solid bit of equipment, I think. Personally, this is not bad. It covers a lot of things. Honestly, this is decent, I think. This is from my limited understanding, but I imagine Broside Phil would also approve of such a fucking bit of equipment if you want something that's kind of just easy to have in your home.
So the reason this doesn't need a lot of space is because it's completely adjustable. And the weight resistance is based on a robot inside that basically adjusts the weight resistance, which is kind of crazy to think the robot's doing it rather than plate.
Well, what is the price though? What is the price? Yeah, I don't know what the price is.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. So there's always a trade-off, okay? The advantage of a thing like this would be space saving, all in one, probably easy to adjust between exercises and the like, right? But what I would say is here's the problem with this. Number one.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a huge chunk of change. That's a fucking lot of fucking... Nah. Is it worth that much money? I don't fucking think so. Personally, I didn't think it was that much. I thought... how the hell is it that... Oh my god, I don't know. How the hell is it that much? I thought this... looking at this, I would have thought it'd be like maybe worth like $500 at most. You know? But that's ridiculous, that amount of money. That really is a crazy amount of money.
One, I wonder what the cost is, because it is a roboticized thing. How much you want to bet is expensive? Not that that's a huge deal, if it's worth it, right? But number two, here's the one that I would probably drive me nuts. It's a roboticized thing. So what happens when it breaks? Right? It's not simple. Like a weight machine is very simple. It's a cable pulley system with weights, and you just go between the plates. It's hard to... How would you even break that? Besides a cable snapping, which you just buy a replacement cable, right? What if this thing just stops working? Oops. Now I have a paperweight. You know, because it's a robot. It's a robot that broke. So how do I fix it? You don't. You don't fix it. You do nothing to it. You're fucked. You know what I mean? So I could definitely see that being a major problem. What, I wonder what the price is. Notice there's zero pricing.
Come the fuck
I
in
wonder
and
what the
fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Mark O'Shaughnessy for popping their 15 months bingo buddy recommendations in. The bingo number for Friday is 5042. I'm going to know that right now. Go tell you know that right now. On my notepad file. 5042. There we go. Good stuff. Cheers for that, Mark. Very kind of you indeed. And yeah, also happy birthday, you know. I assume you'll be here tomorrow at the very least, you know. But yeah, I'll say Friday, but it seems. And there'll be bingo on Saturday when it's your birthday, so yeah. Many early happy returns.
Old bastard!
Cost is. I'm sure it's very expensive. Because it is a roboticized system that adjusts the weight depending on how you program and tell it what to do. I wonder if it's just an app. Probably it's an app, right? You probably use an app on your phone to tell it the weight adjustments and what exercises you're doing, and it probably auto-adjusts to that. So you do squats, you do your curls, you do everything, like every exercise. I would say this, the standing exercises, I'm not sold on that. Because you could hurt yourself.
Fuck the fuck off, you fucking decrepit cunt.
I wonder who uses this thing and if it's popular. It's the first time I've ever heard of it. Vitruvian. The other thing is, okay, when you get a thing like that, that is very specific. Meaning you have to learn how to do the exercises on that. You know, for example, if you use a standard weight machine, okay, how do I do the curls? It's very simple. You just grab the bar, it's in place, put the plates on, curls. Right? I think the one thing that would be different right now, I do regular sit-ups. So when I get a weight machine, what you have to do is you have the bar, and I think you hold the bar, and then you do crunches with the bar, and that's how it builds the muscle. So you don't have to do a full range sit-up anymore. You just do little crunches like this, and it does the same thing. But that, you might actually have to like learn completely different ways to do exercises because you're using this robot cable system. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd have to look it up and see if it's how good it is. I wonder what like kind of reviews.
I mean, there was a button at the very bottom telling you about reviews. Good job that money is not an issue for Phil. Also, he's going to look at his price tag and think it'll be worth it.
So the Vitruvian Trainer Plus costs between $3,000 to $3,500. Wow. You can find refurbished models for $2,000. And it requires a digital subscription of $39 a month to actually use it. If you
okay, that is bullshit. That is some horse shittery right there. Yeah, that holy fuck, man. That is garbage. No. that right there is like a massive red flag.
you don't pay $39 a month, it doesn't function. So not only is it a $3,000 plus machine, then they charge you $40 a month to continuously use it. There you go. I like the idea of it. I do. Space saving, adjustable, you know, probably run it on an app and shit. But yikes, that's a pretty pricey venture. Like, to be honest, no, I'm not looking to spend $3,000 plus on a machine. You can get a weight machine. I was looking into it. You can get a weight machine for anywhere as low as like $300. Those are crappy ones. But, you know, a good one's probably going to run you like $700, which is probably what I was looking to spend. I don't think I want to spend more than $1,000. That's kind of ridiculous, right? The subscription's hilarious because there's absolutely no reason for that to have a subscription. It's just, you can easily just have it run on an app, and it just every once in a while the app updates. You don't ever, there's no reason to pay. They just want an online model to get, again, games as a service, exercise as a service. They just want it to be a service model, so they keep making money on this thing that you already bought.
Squeaky wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak
Jesus.
squeak 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 agreed Daddy Philip. Standing exercises are the worst.
Oh, God.
And especially with crow picking brain meat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, Jade and Phil can agree on one thing. Standing exercises aren't fucking good. You know? They can cause you an injury. Jade agrees. If he's trying to fucking stand up doing his exercises, then yeah, he just can't handle it. And Phil agrees with him. So there we go. What a surprise, Jade. Jeez. It's a good point. I'm not surprised that Jade would also not be a fan of standing exercises. Poor little bastard. Sadly, no sign of Jade today, so we don't get a free space so far. Maybe Seti will show up still, I don't know.
Games as a service, exercise as a service. They just want it to be a service model, so they keep making money on this thing that you already bought. See that shit? Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
But you say that, but there's not. But you do that every day. I think, you know, Game Pass, Phil? You know, Game Pass is a thing that you spend money on every month to play games that you fucking play regardless. You know? And according to Ben Heck Hacks, Phil is paying a subscription for LED colours. Is Phil actually spending money to generate RGBs in the background? Sure, no. I thought that was a free app he used for that. Is that a paid thing? It might be, I don't know. I thought it was a free that shit. And he's paying a sub for those garbage ass. Yeah, that's definitely true. He's spending money monthly for these, you know, for all this random shitty music.
Someone to the $1.50 says, what matters more in a relationship, looks, chemistry, or both?
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
That's a very well-timed question for Phil's question right fucking there. A very well-timed super chat there, sorry. Thank you very much to Alex Tribba for the $10 super chat. It says, hold on. Phil's been saying that he hasn't got a machine because of cost, but just said he was looking to pay $700. So he's that broke he can't afford $700? So successful. I mean, Phil changes the reasons as to why he's not got his machine yet. You know, at first it was about space, but then he said the fucking hallway guys went and cleared all the space out. So it's about cleaning the room, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, but still, Phil still works out in the room that he wants the fucking gym machine to go in. So the question is, why has he not bought the fucking machine yet? And as you said, you know what I mean? Phil claims he's a good weight machine for $700, so why has he not bought it yet? It's your guess is as good as mine. And of course, you might be right in terms of the money. I mean, you're not the only person that is theorising about Phil's struggling with money problems right now. A few people are thinking that he's really pushing hard for, especially kick stuff. You know, the relaxation room is a separate room. So the relaxation room is a completely separate room upstairs, but there's another room upstairs which is going to be used for the workout room. It's two different rooms upstairs. So yeah, it's straight. At first I thought the same thing. At first I thought, you know, for a second that Phil had kind of abandoned the gym idea and turned it to that. No, it's two separate rooms upstairs. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't really make much sense. I mean, I get confused sometimes with how many fucking rooms they've got. Well, Phil's technically using one bedroom right now. But his office is technically a small bedroom, you know? And they'll have a main bedroom, and then Cat's little office, I guess, got turned into the gym, and I guess there's another room. I can't quite understand. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I'm not very clued up on the floor plan of Phil's home. That's a question for Prophet. I think Prophet understands the floor plan better than I do. You know? But that's what Phil told us all. That's what Phil was saying. So, make of that what you will. Yeah, it's a good question. No, but so yeah, Phil has been pushing massively for kick contributions, especially because he gets paid that weekly, you know. And the fact that he's freaking out so badly about not getting a lot of kick support within, you know, since, you know, Sunday and then Monday and Tuesday as well. He was really losing his damn mind with the lack of kick support. Indicates that maybe he's a wee bit tight on money right now. And the YouTube money he won't get until late May. Isn't that tragic?
In a relationship, it has to be
Let me rewind the question so you hear the question.
already bought. See that shit? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Someone to the $1.50 says, what matters more in a relationship, looks, chemistry, or both? In a relationship, it has to be that basically you get along with the person, period.
So chemistry.
Because this is not just a quick thing that you're going to have an interaction with the person and that's it, you never see them again. This is someone who you're going to have a relationship with long-standing for a long period of time. You need to be able to get along with the person, and whether that's personality or emotions or whatever it is, that's the important thing.
Phil, the only times we've seen Kat share the fucking screen presence with you, there was no fucking chemistry to be found whatsoever. They're saying, like, she looked extraordinarily uncomfortable being there. Whether it was thin Cat from back in the day, or fat Cat playing Yakuza, the fact of the matter is, every time we've fucking seen Cat on your streams, she has looked monumentally, unbearably uncomfortable being a part of your content. You know? Now, I'm just saying, Phil, if that's meant to be an indication of chemistry, and how good the chemistry is between you guys, what the fuck, man? The correct answer is communication. Communication is a huge one. I mean, also, and people think communication is just fucking talking a lot. No. I was like, communication means listening as much as you talk, if that makes sense. Like, and I'll be honest, I'm bad sometimes for communicating. Like, I will listen, but I won't. Sometimes I won't take in, if that makes sense. Like, I'll listen, but I won't listen hard enough, you know. Like, I won't be able to. I won't read between the lines as to kind of, you know, to try and fucking know what's really being said. Sometimes, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's something I need to work on sometimes. Good one, Steve. Good one. I said, you got me.
Yeah, I've looked at everything. I looked at the Bowflex, but Bowflex, the problem is, even though that is compact and doesn't use weight plates, when you work with the Bowflex, the bows, the actual, what do you call rods, they bend out this way and seem to take up a lot of space, and I don't have a lot of space, and I think it might actually be less space to get an actual weight machine, because it's just lifting weights straight up and down, than actually getting a Bowflex which bends to the sides.
How much fucking space do you need, for fuck's sake? Apparently, there's a room in Phil's home which will not accommodate him using the Bowflex. And it's not a bathroom. Don't worry, Chris. If it is stealth begging, it didn't work. Phil ended the stream. Or sorry, he ended the podcast portion or whatever, the stream. He was only on $11. Phil had a very miserable fucking stream for money. I went to gameplay only on 11 buckaroos.
Oh yeah, Vegeta, I'm not looking to do a real home gym. I'm just looking to get a machine. And that's going to be probably the extent of it for now. Maybe if in another 2-3 years I get really serious about fitness and, you know, I've done everything I can with the machine, then I want to get more equipment, maybe I would. But I'm not looking to, like, I know, here's a real home gym. You get that weight rack you put against your wall, and you have all different levels of you know, barbells and things that you can do. Like, you have a squats rack, you just grab it right, put it right there, you start doing your squats and everything, you put it right back. And you have all different levels. What do they call them? Weight cages you can get that have all your different weights to be laid up in the cage. You can just grab them, work out, and easily do it. So that way you're not having to stop to change plates and shit. It's just all laid out for you. I'm well aware, you know, and then you want something for cardio, too. You know, you want to have everything in your gym, so you can work out and do all the different exercises, ideally. But, you know, I don't have that kind of money or space right now, to be honest. Like,
well, you have something for cardio already. It's called going outside your fucking house and going around the block, which you claim you're doing already. There's your cardio right fucking there. You can fucking do it as a wee walk, or you can fucking go a bit faster and do it as a fucking jog. You apparently have some sort of fucking park around you, so just fucking use that, enjoy that.
Like, honestly, to do that, I'd have to use my garage, and my garage doesn't have climate controls. I would have to completely redo my garage from the ground up to be climate controlled so that it could be, you know, cool in the summer and warm in the winter to work out in it.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. For the record, we are going to begin in about 10 minutes with Dragon Quest, okay? Just so everyone knows.
You get a bag? You get a bag? Please beg.
Anyone who's here for Dragon Quest, another 10 minutes, we'll get started with the game. So if you're here for chill vibes and having a good time together with Dragon Quest JRPG fun, you're in the right spot. Please, if you're here...
There we go. I knew it was coming. I knew it was fucking coming. It's just, it was getting to him. It was sitting there, it was waiting, it was eating away. It was coming, it's coming. I knew it was coming. And then lo and behold, boom. Hit time bag.
Have fun with that. And if you had a good time so far on the morning show, consider supporting the content. You can give the stream a like on YouTube, which would help for engagement purposes. Please do if you're watching and enjoying. And if you watch this on demand, please consider giving the video a like and leaving a comment. That engagement helps. To support further, you can do super chats or memberships or gifted memberships on YouTube or kicks or subs or gifted subs on Kick or a tip via PayPal, all of which is greatly appreciated. And I'll give you a live shout out if you do so. Thank you in advance. And if we happen to get a nice animation of Frog from Chrono Trigger flexing, I'll flex along with him. There you go.
Who fucking cares?
I don't think he does get to flex. It was flexing earlier on, that's why I ticked it, you know, but yeah.
All right. So again, what do you guys want to talk about? We have a little bit of extra time here, the end of the show, final 10 minutes or so. Tag me in either chat. Fred Grimes says, well, could you create a donation amount that would be guaranteed to be Frog? I guess I could. But here's the thing. I can't...
Wait, what? I guarantee... Wait, a donation amount for what?
10 minutes or so. Tag me in either chat.
What is this question?
Fred Grimes says, well, could you...
Who's Fred Grimes? Who's Fred Grimes? Can you create a donor amount that is... Oh, I see, because it's random. It's random. So I think it's like, you know, but yeah, so... Right. This question's a big, by the way.
Tag me in either chat. Fred Grimes says, well, could you create a donation amount that would be guaranteed to be Frog? I guess I could. But here's the thing. I can't do that on Kick because Kick is just basically subs. I mean, yeah, you could send Kicks, but most people don't. Most people still do subs. And I don't just want to have it always be...
5 in a row. That's concerning.
By the way, thank you very much to WPIG for raiding the stream. Very kind of you indeed. Rambo and his big ass hairdo. There we go, good stuff indeed. I heard WPIG were having some problems on a stream earlier on. I was told it was a bit of a disaster stream, you know, they had, you know, but there you go. WPIG viewers, welcome to the bingo stream. Please, if you're going to stay, I do hope you enjoy yourselves and like the stream. If you're going to go, before you go, please like the stream anyway. The more free spaces we get, the more likes we get, sorry, the more free spaces we get as well. So please, before you go...
Fuck up, you cunt!
That is not what I was going to say. Before you go, if you are going to go, please like the stream before you go. And I hope you enjoy yourselves in WPIG. Thank you once again, HLT, for sending viewers this way. And thank you to Alex Tripper for the $10 super chat, who says, I want him to get a weight machine. The weights always bang when setting it down. He talks about putting it upstairs or reverb through it with beams. His neighbours will be pissed. Oh yeah, for sure. His neighbours will be fucking raging. I cannot imagine Phil having good discipline when it comes to his weight, anything like this, like a weight machine. There's no fucking way, you know? So yeah, there's no fucking way. Mind you, that's of course if he can even fucking operate the fucking thing in the first place. And that's of course if he even gets the fucking thing in the first place. You know? He claims he fucking wants it, but will he actually fucking get it? Or will he just fucking pretend he fucking got it? Like he's fucking pretending it's fucking working out. When there's no obvious sign of him working out. I'm just saying, basically all we have is Phil's word. Which is not fucking a reliable source.
Frog when someone gives a sub. You know what I mean? So I like having it random on Kick. On YouTube, I could set it to be like a set level of super chat. We already have levels of super chat animations, so I could just make one of those be the Frog flex, but I don't know which one I would want. I like having it be random because then you don't know when it's going to happen. It's kind of like special when it happens, you know?
You think it's special that you have a stolen little emote of a frog pumping his arm, showing off? Well, your animations ain't special. And they ain't worth shit. Nobody fucking cares.
Get fucking screwed!
People enjoy my animations more because they enjoy hearing Moki get all angry and unhappy. So there we go. Thank you for Kill Denson for the 499 super chat. It says if she is not an 8, then it's not someone I wouldn't date. If she's not an 8, then it's not someone I wouldn't date. Although personality is important for me. Is that you answering the question about whether looks are important or personality? You know? or chemistry even, you know what I mean? so what you're admitting, Kyle, is that you're quite a shallow bastard. I mean, mostly because you. I guess that might be not a fair way of saying it. You know, to be fair, obviously, if you're going to be in a relationship, then yes, there's got to be some element of attraction. You've got to find yourself attracted to the person if you're in a relationship with them. Otherwise, it cannot work. You know. So, but on that note, though, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I stand by such a claim. You know, one person's like, I mean, some people find Phil attractive. Put it that way. Case in point. I certainly fucking don't. He's an ugly fucking weird alien hybrid fucking pig roach. You know, but some people somehow find Phil Bonnell like an attractive specimen somehow. You know, but yeah, I mean, end of the fucking day, it depends what you're after as well. If you're on a fucking night out looking for just like, you know, a wee one night stand, then you're not really going to be too concerned about the fucking personality, are you? You know? If you're attracted to somebody and fucking back to my place, wham bam, thank you ma'am, you know, whatever. But if you're actually fucking looking for something substantial and serious, then naturally, of course, you know, the most important things is like, you know, is it like a person you want to spend your time with? You know, that's the way I see it anyway. Anyway, thank you, Kel, for your input there.
Yeah, I heard about PlayStation adding the 30-day digital timer. I guess people are confirming that it really is true. It sucks, but everything's heading that way. We don't really own anything. I haven't measured my biceps in inches, so I have no idea how big they are.
Oh, that's a fantastic question. That's a fantastic question. I hope he does. I hope he fucking does. I want to see Broside Phil react to what a number is. I want. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Like Phil brings a tape measure on stream and does it live on stream, try to fucking push up his arm fat as he fucking pushes the tape measure around. He's like, oh, I've got 70-inch pythons, brother.
No, I did not see that Xbox will allow you to pick and choose what you want on Game Pass to adjust the price. That's cool. If they do that, I will do it. I want all the games, but I don't want any of the features. Like, I don't want Fortnite nonsense. You know what I mean? I don't care about the Ubisoft Plus catalog. I just want new games and online play, and that's it.
And it starts to click, you know. If someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing.
See you later, Dig Bix.
If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again.
Vegeta, I'm not answering 17 questions that you just asked me about everything. That's ridiculous. No.
It's not actually an apology.
Oh, I definitely don't have room for a swimming pool in my backyard. I have a very small backyard, sadly. I wish I had a bigger one, but that is one of the negatives about where I live, is the backyard is pretty small.
What would you fucking do with a swimming pool, Phil? If Cat goes in, she get fucking harpooned.
You're right, I don't need Xbox Live on PC Gamer.
That's mean, I'm sorry, I do apologise. That's a very cruel and obvious joke to make. I feel awful now about that. I'm a bad person.
You're right, I don't need Xbox Live on PC Gamer now. I say that because it's just in my head from so long having Xbox Live and needing the online service. You're right, I don't use it anymore. You're absolutely right.
So I was asking what the free space is for. 4 free spaces were for getting memberships. One was for likes, and another one was for the snorts or burps. So there we go. Plus, we are on a second bingo card because technically we had a nuke which ended the first card before it even began. This is technically bingo card number 2. And according to Sonic, we have 50 plus likes, which means we get 2 more free spaces. That must have, the WPIG crowd must have fucking got us our likes. There we go. So there we go. We got 2 more free spaces because you guys have liked the stream 50 times. So of course, to celebrate, not only do we get 2 more free spaces, but we reward ourselves with an animation. And I think in this instance we should have I think we should enjoy the Bubbles animation. Maybe the supremely talented Pixar animations to celebrate 50 likes on stream and getting 2 more free spaces. Remember, keep 9 about night for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. There we fucking go. 50 fucking likes. Jasper shoots the bad man out the fucking sky. Get fucked. There we go. So that means we're getting closer and closer to a full house. How far are we now from a full house here? So we've got 8 free spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. We are 5 away as things stand from a full house.
No, Amir, I don't care about the FGC, so I don't watch matches. No, I don't think the YouTube algorithm will go back to supporting my kind of content. What it will do is promote my content if I make the kind of content that the YouTube algorithm promotes.
Who fucking cares?
With this editor who's going to be working on videos for me, all right, if I do a game review like Crimson Desert, or I do a video covering drama, or I do something that's highly edited, that will get pushed. But I need to make that kind of content or else my channel will just stay the same and there's nothing I can do about it. YouTube doesn't care. No, I prefer classic Assassin's Creed. Although I did like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I don't feel like the open world RPG Assassin's Creed are Assassin's Creed games. They're just not. They're a whole different...
I heard Ubisoft are going to like remake the classic Assassin's Creed games. I saw a whisper about that. Which I might be interested in. I mean, Assassin's Creed 2 is my favourite. By far. Although I've heard very good things as well about Black Flag. Black Flag is getting like redone, you know. I've seen screenshots of it. It looks fantastic, you know. But apparently they're going to go back to the older games as well and kind of repurpose them, I don't know exactly what they're going to do to it, but apparently they're going to go back the way. And I mean, in a sense, it's a good thing for the, you know, the retro enjoyers of the fucking series like us, you know. But it kind of indicates as well that they can't come up with anything new as well, you know. It's like they're devoid of anything interesting to make us brand new. They help fucking get people interested and buzzed. So they're fucking just going into the archives and just trying to fucking capitalize off the old retro stuff, I don't know. And David Dragon says every time, it makes total sense that YouTube doesn't push the streams, it's YouTube is a video site. Precisely. Although YouTube obviously have made a considered effort to try and compete with the likes of Twitch, you know what I mean, with the whole streaming stuff. And obviously more people are pushing streams as well. But primarily, of course, I mean, YouTube, first and foremost, is a website for videos to enjoy on-demand content on, you know? That's just the way it goes. Now, if fellow streams were worth watching as a live stream, perhaps some live streamers on YouTube do well for themselves and get pushed because their content is worth pushing, because their content is getting people engaged and interacting with that content, because the content creator's doing a good job with but Phil can't do that though, because he's incapable of fucking actually having an imagination to try and come up with some good content. He relies purely on the games to fucking provide entertainment for him.
Different thing that they rebranded to have the Assassin's Creed name, but they're not Assassin's Creed. Doesn't matter what Ubisoft says. Boo! Sweetie Pie, someone already answered your question. You should scroll up. Someone actually gave you the exact answer that I would give you.
Sonny's saying that YouTube is using community chat to push a channel now. Community chats push the channel? What, you mean the community post page? How does that? I don't even know how that works. I mean, if it works, I don't know how that works. I have no idea.
Okay, I think it's about time to get set up for Dragon Quest. To those who supported early, I appreciate you. Wasn't many, but anything's better than nothing. I certainly hope...
Oh, he's such a salty bastard. Hey, thanks for the early support. There wasn't fucking much yet, though, you grumpy fucking dick.
To those who supported early, I appreciate you. Wasn't many, but anything's better than nothing. I certainly hope that you guys will stick around and hang out and, you know, be a part of the Dragon Quest stream as we make big progress and try to finish the game. Okay? Stormforce Gamers says, if you haven't already, PSSR2 isn't on by default on PS5 Pro. It needs to be turned on in settings. Is it new? I have everything turned on, like the VRR stuff and all of that. I am going to be turning on my PS5 either later tonight or tomorrow morning to get Saros on there. So I'll have to take a look at the settings, I guess. I mean, I haven't updated the thing in a while. I guess maybe I did because I've just played Invincible Versus. I guess I'll have to take a look at it.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for a chill morning show. Hope you enjoyed it. And now let's get set up and start playing some Dragon Quest and get to the finale of this game, shall we? You know, we've been playing it now since February, and I want to see how it ends. It's getting harder. Like, the fights are tougher now, so it is more of a challenge and more entertaining. So hopefully you'll stick around for it and to chill and enjoy JRPG classic goodness. All right? See you all tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the lead into Saros, the brand new game, so we'll see what happens then. Peace out. See you tomorrow, everybody. Okay, let's get set up here. Oh, my nose. All right, I'll have to look at that, Stormforce Gamer. See what this PSSR is. Okay.
Segment that everyone looks forward to, one of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, the bingo ends when it starts recording very shitey gameplay.
Okay.
Nice shirt,
Yeah, look.
25 cents.
That's pretty insane, huh?
My biggest
$3
fans
grand
already.
plus for the Vitruvian. Sheesh. All right. Is it worth that? No. Not at all. You know it doesn't take them that much to manufacture and run that thing, especially the $40 a month. That's the true bullshit. The $40 a month subscription to use it is just ridiculous. They're trying to go the what was the stupid treadmill that they sold during COVID and exploded in sales, and as soon as COVID ended, they tanked and now they're going out of business or whatever. And they had the stupid subscription model too, and everyone's like, why are we paying this for? I forgot what it was called. Yeah, Palatone, right? Or whatever it is. Peloton? What a bunch of yuppie assholes. I agree, Vampire Crawlers is a great game.
Now, personally, I mean, I think the notion of spending money to use a cycle machine is fucking daft. So that is a bit fucking dumb, in my opinion. Having said that, the fact that so many people got into exercising in that manner, I mean, it encouraged a lot more people to fucking be active, you know. Some good came of the Peloton exercise bike thing, you know. But yeah, to me, I do think it's fucking disgusting though that fucking some of these fucking companies, you know, as well as charging money to fucking buy the product, you got to fucking have some subscription fee to keep using that fucking product. If you're gonna do it, you might as well fucking go to a fucking gym. If you're gonna fucking charge every month to fucking exercise, you know.
Very fast paced, action oriented, having what do you call it? Like gothic horror. I love the Castlevania like style of it. Really, I do. I think it's really good.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Okay, guys, you ready? Here we go. Well, hello everyone.
The bad man is now recording for his shitey gameplay, and that's going to bring an end to the second bingo card. We're 4 away from a full house the second time round, but sadly it was not to be. But we've still got 1 full house anyway, which is all good, you know what I mean? We started off the stream with a full house thanks to the nuke. So there we go, good stuff indeed. But yeah, the bad man is all said and done. We are behind DSP by almost an hour. He started off the gameplay on $11. Let's see how much he's made since then. Wow, $28. That was on 28 buckaroos so far. He's really rolling in the dough, isn't he? My goodness gracious me. Oh wait, 30. $2 super chat from Cy Bowen. Great channel ever, but lose the geezer playing Dragon Quest. What the fuck's that reference to?
Cy Bowen, thanks for $2. He called me a geezer. Completely unacceptable. But thank you for $2. You received merits for your comments. How dare you? Okay.
Jesus.
We got the curious fragment.
Well, I'm curious to just click the fuck off your shitey fucking stream, Phil. Well, there we go. We're done. We're done for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining some bingo antics, you know. And yeah, the final day of the month is upon us tomorrow, you know. So yeah, bingo, of course, will return tomorrow, the final day of the month of April. Well, Phil push his YouTube big and hard because the final day of the month, who fucking knows? This otter is going to town eating its own arse. That's fucking nasty as shit. Hey, can we get this otter more prominent on screen at the bottom here, just to not see this dirty bastard eat his own arse? Thank you very much. There's an otter at the bottom of the screen who's acting indeed. You barely see him. He's got a wee blanket on him, you know. There we go. Man, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. Thank you for joining me for these bingo antics. Bingo, of course, return tomorrow. Now, if you're a fan of Hitman gameplay and you're a member, then stick around because I'm planning to do some Hitman gameplay for members right after the stream is all done. So look out for the stream being set up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, members, feel free to watch some Hitman antics from me as I try my best not to fuck up in Hitman. So there we go. But until next time, guys, I am going to wrap up the bingo course returns tomorrow. So until then, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And I'm going to end how I always end by putting today's PIG contributions made by a supremely talented Pixar Animation. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all have a good one. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.